Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marky Gaming today. Good to see you all. Glad you are here. Glad you have joined us. I'm going to turn off this guy for a second because he's not currently here. This is the intro part. But
Get out of here.
welcome, everybody, to Marky Gaming. We're glad you are joining us this Sunday when there's no other big thing that's happening later today. Nothing. Nothing else happens. This is the most important thing, right?
To be fair, if I wasn't married to you, I would think what you were saying was true. So
I know. I know there's probably a lot of people who do not have any clue that something else is happening later today. But if you do have some other thing that's planned for later today, we'll try to be done in time for you. We plan on it so that you can participate in said big event if it does exist. Okay.
Or we'll get the TPK going so you guys can get to sports ball.
Yes. But thank you for being here. We do appreciate you all being here. We are excited to play some more D&D today. We have some fun things that are going to happen probably today. I'm looking forward to it. Heard some rumblings from my players over the week, so
there may have been some, yeah.
There may have been a
conference call. May have had
a conference call.
There may have been a Discord call right after the session last week, so we're gonna see what happens from that. But before we do that, let's get into our player introductions as normal, and we will let our players introduce themselves. So, Rachel, please take it away.
We were just talking about soup bowls in the chat. I would be interested if there was big soup bowl.
Super Bowl.
That's what they used to do at my work. Is they did the Super Bowl,
Yes.
which was a soup making contest.
Well, I think that's a great
I would
question.
be into
then.
that.
What would be your soup team if you entered the Super Bowl?
Soup bowl.
You grab that real quick.
I have to think about this.
Okay.
I love too many kinds of soups to just decide.
For sure.
Well, it's one of my favorites, but I have lots of favorites.
Oh, I thought I knew you. Wow.
I love soup. Okay, anyway.
Mark's like, herd the sheep.
And D&D today.
I have a question too. So after you do player introductions, you would Karis be interested? Karis and Ren be interested in the Super Bowl if it happened in Beacon? If there was like
that's a great question. Yes,
they
like an opening question. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give it. Okay, so hi, I'm Rachel /Pip. I do art on this channel on Mondays at 3:30 CST, so I'll be around tomorrow. I am going to be doing more tavern artist shoutouts of all the super talented people in our Discord that are also artists. So look out for that. And also, if my stream doesn't crash this time, I will be probably working on a commission for Mike, actually. So it's going to be a fun time. There's going to be actually kind of works for Valentine's Day, sort of. Anyway, so it's going to be fun. I play Karis, a 17-year-old sassy shadow sorcerer. And if there was a Super Bowl in Beacon, she would like it, but I don't know if she would care so much about the type of soup. She would probably want to get away from Renan because he might be a little too obsessed with getting people to try his soup. And it might just be a lot. Either that, or if she knew it was really important to him, she would try and get everyone to try his soup. It's a toss-up. It depends.
All right, cool.
Just hide for like the whole day.
And
not hide, like on the other side.
Okay.
And real quick, Zeo Dragon, thank you so much for the raid and bring your community over here. Hello, everybody coming from that raid. Welcome to Marky Gaming. We're about to play some D&D today. We just started with player introductions, and we're going to get right into the session. So stick around if you enjoy D&D. And Zeo Dragon, thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate you so much. It's fun. I mean, it's got dragon in it. That's awesome. So,
yeah, Zeo Dragon, time to evolve. I don't know, it just sounds like
so welcome, and yeah, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. We'd love to hear about you a little bit too. But we're gonna drop it down to Kelly for your introduction.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I play Raya the Rogue, level 9 rogue. And if there was a Super Bowl, I feel like I would be mildly interested, only to get free food because I like free food. But if it was an actual like sports Super Bowl, I don't think I'd be interested at all. That would, yeah.
So I think Karis would actually like football. Actually, now that you're saying if it was actual Super Bowl, she would really like people just tackling the crap out of each other. Yeah.
Real quick, Raya is level 10 too, by the way.
Just kidding. Oh my gosh, I am. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in like.
You lose a level. Bye.
Yep, I'm gonna retract a level from you real quick.
Yeah. We don't want to lie.
But yes, that's Kelly. And last but certainly not least, our good friend down there, Michael. Go take it away.
Hey. Hello, guys. Hey, my name's Mike. Also, go by Bardic Dice here on Twitch and on this channel. I stream D&D as well on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We do the Feywild, Wild Beyond the Witchlight, a little super crazy, just laid back night. And then Thursday, a homebrew Fates United game with the duo of Marquee Gaming as well. So it's super fun, both 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. And then this will be the last week that we'll be doing the Legend of Vox Machina watch party, because it'll be the last 3 episodes and the finale of the Briarwood arc. So it's going to be a fun time on Friday, 7:30 as well. So it's going to be super fun. But that being said, on this channel, and during Beacons Aura, I play the adorable, always crying, but always liking to cook for people, Mithranon, a level 10, 6 paladin, 4 sorcerer. Yeah, so both, he'd be super invested in this Super Bowl, because he'd be catching fish and mushroom soup for everybody, so they would like him. So he'd probably be like the one that's like super into it, while the rest are just like, okay, whatever, free food. But if it was a real sports event, he'd be dragged there and then probably by Karis and then start healing everybody after they're hurt. So he'd eventually get into it after a while. But yeah. Oh, and my favorite soup dough is pork bone ramen.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, wait, does ramen count as... I guess it would be soup. I guess it is just soup, isn't it? It feels like a different classification. So, okay, maybe I'd pick ramen then, but...
Yeah, but I also just drink the broth. So if it was... take the ramen stuff out and just give me the broth, then I'll be cool, too.
Yeah, there was a whole kind of debate, too. Does chili count as soup? Because there was a lot of people who brought chili in, and some people were kind of like, it's not soup, but a lot of times chili won the soup bowl. It was
I feel like
big debate.
Super...
Chili's a big football... food, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
So,
but I am Mark. I am the dungeon master here. So I stream here on Sundays. I also do some games. Like yesterday, I played some Majora's Mask, but it crashed on me multiple times and save didn't happen. So we're gonna wait until the Switch comes out with the Majora's Mask to continue that one down. But
we watched some Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, we watched Spider-Man 3 with anger. The Tobey Maguire version, Spider-Man 3.
Nice.
And that was fun to go back to that.
Always the best.
But here we do this, and yes, the other half to Rachel over there. Speaking too of Bardic Dice down there, we share a Discord with Bardic Dice. If I can spell words right, you can join the Discord. Link is in the chat if you'd like to join. We have a great community, super fun, super awesome group of people that I just love immensely because they're so cool. Yeah. That we hang out with during the week in their Discord. Lots of fun, creative people, lots of fun, talented people. Just so much there. It's awesome. So feel free to join us in the Discord. And if you do, or if you're already part of it, during the session we have a channel that's underneath the section of weekly stream talks, and it's Beacons Aura Chat, and people post gifts throughout the session in there, and it's hilarious. Some of the funniest things happen there, and they break the players and myself sometimes. The real challenge is breaking me. If you can break me, you guys get like a big golden star for that. But go ahead and head over there, start posting those gifts during the session, and we'll have a lot of fun with that. We do have a YouTube channel that we do put the old episodes on. It basically is storage for old episodes, but if you're welcome to go back there and check those out if you want to catch up on something and see some older sessions. And see our progression, too, from where we started to where we are now. Because it is a growing experience that you can witness as we go. It's a lot of fun. We have a podcast as well. If it's easier for you to listen to it on podcast form, just search Beacons Aura in Apple, Spotify, whatever.
We didn't even start with videos, did we?
No, we were audio only. Yeah. It was...
I forgot about that.
Yeah, the good old days. Like, terrible mic quality and no video. It was...
breathing heavily into the mic.
Everything, yeah.
It was a learning experience. Yes, we've come a long way. So we've grown a lot.
That's great.
But if you do enjoy D&D, Legend of Zelda art, like you like the art on this channel, because a lot of it's from Rachel. Mike did the layout, a lot of the layout design, but Rachel does a lot of the character art and all of that. Consider giving us a follow if you enjoy that stuff, because that's what we're all about here, and we're all about having a good time. So consider following. But hey, we have an intro video that we're gonna start up.
Soup.
I need my soup.
You need to say your soup.
I can't count chili apparently.
Aggressive.
So
we can allow it if you want chili.
I mean, I like chili. Chili's
I mean, you're
good.
the DM. You're the one that makes the rules, so.
I do like chili.
Oh, in Soup Land, we make the
good.
rules. I'm the soup queen.
Chili is soup.
I
See,
say
we got
chili
people in the chat who are supporting that chili is soup, so we're gonna go with that.
You're good.
I'm gonna say chili.
Depends on how watery you make your chili.
Not watery at all. I don't like watery stuff typically.
So does that mean that, like, never mind, I'm not even going to start the cereal and chili debate.
We're not getting into that. Anyways, we have an intro. We're going to play the intro, and the players will probably debate soup versus cereal versus all these other things during the song. So, but enjoy it while we watch this. All right, we're back, everybody. We're going to turn on some music to set the mood as our players are in a creepy, creepy city full of destruction and demons, apparently, as they found last week. Just a reminder, if anybody new joins and needs a recap, you can do !recap in the chat. Hashtag original idea. No one else has ever thought of us. That's totally a joke. But...
He's claiming copyright now, so you can get royalties on Bardic Dice when we do it. That's what it is.
But that's where you can get a recap. So, our players are currently on a journey in search of a former member of the religious center of the city of Beacon that they live in, known as Brother Curtis or Curtis, who had left the city for unknown reasons about 2 years ago. And it's been a pretty dangerous journey. They found demons multiple times throughout the way. There also is another demon who has been kind of befriending the party, named Boyd, that has been trying to make a deal with them in exchange for some things that the party desires, that they would come and find him and kill him. So that's been hounding them like a bad car salesman, as he's been described. It's super fun. Throughout their journey south to this other area, they found some old world survivors, a small group of them being defended by giants, and they took one of them named Jonah to the city to the south where these people are originally from, called Hillcrest. And they learned the streets there are quite dangerous, as very shortly into the city they are discovered by some Dractos, which are these like little sort of imp-like creatures that fly around and make lots of noise, and drew the attention of other demons, some barbed demons, and then a bone devil as well that came in and nearly killed Karis. It was very close, and if I would have rolled the attacks differently, Karis would be dead right now. Just saying. It was like, oh my goodness, when I realized that after the session.
There's a lot of post-game realizations.
Yeah, definitely it was not hitting me till like a day later.
The post-game,
oh my God.
The post-game was lots of interesting things happened. So But the party defeated all the demons that were attacking, and hearing others that may be approaching, they quickly ran off down an alleyway, through to another street, found an abandoned building to hide inside of, and start to wait out everything as they heard swarms of Dracto nearby, and it was interesting. They started to get a little bit of a interest from Boyd again, kind of offering the deal and poking them again, which they rejected and said no to, which he then left the group after they all said no one more time. But it sounds like as the party kind of sits there and works on their short rest, thoughts linger in their mind and questions about what to do, especially with their traveling companion Jonah and all their stuff. What are they going to do? So that's where we're going to jump in, is kind of nearing the end of that short rest. If you guys want to express any thoughts to each other or anything like that, go ahead, take it away.
I think during the rest, like, we had been talking for a while earlier about what to do, and kind of as there's like quiets, I think Karis gets more, like, less, like, you know, like looking like super hyped up on adrenaline and like all the stuff, and she's just kind of looking more and more like serious.
Yeah, Renan's been doing his pacing, but he's been off in the corner praying, and then especially after his vision with Elisha, just holding on to the orb and thinking about things, probably looking back. Guys, are we sure about this?
What?
So what's our plan here? Do we just want to go, and we're trying to find the next building to then hopefully find something?
I feel like, okay, so I've been in a corner kind of just playing with my short swords and be like just thinking about like it's a city. How are we gonna, it's empty and it's full of demons. So anyway, I'm like just thinking about that. I guess, like, I don't know. Kind of in a bad mood. But guys, we need to take the deal. We don't have any other, I don't think we have any other options.
I kind of agree. I mean,
We need to take
look,
the deal.
it's not that we have to. I mean, Karis, if you don't still want to, the three of us, we have to do this together, but... And he's gonna just kind of like walk closer to Karis. He goes, we could have been walking out with a dead body.
Were you just like joking, or did I really almost die? It happened so fast. It was like a really.
Karis, you were out. He speared you with whatever that thing was.
That was
and this
really
is the first thing.
Bad.
This is the first thing we encountered. And if we make a loud noise going into that tower, or who knows what's in that tower?
I don't even know. It could be nothing, though. That's the problem. Like, it's not even just facing danger, because I even think we could maybe potentially okay if we at least just knew what we were facing, but we don't. We have a whole city. Did you see the map that Jonah had? This is a whole city of I don't even know what, and I've just been thinking, and how close we came, and how much ground we still have to cover. We're barely in the city. I think we're out of options.
I would just rather go back with something. We can do good if he's being serious, or at the worst, and he's lying to us, we kill a demon. But to go back now with nothing, and one of us dies, or all of us dies, that means Rodden's gone, Ezheel's gone, Curtis is gone, the city could be gone. At least to go back with something now, and then we'll face whatever happens later. Cares, we could get Rodden back.
My dad would get alone.
He'd be alone.
Yeah, he'd be, and he wouldn't. No one would ever know what would have happened to us. Because I really think that even trying to get out of here at this point is really dangerous.
But what about Illuminance?
Here's the thing. This is the problem too. Same with Illuminance. I mean, I've always thought this. we don't know. We don't even know with Illuminance. Do you know what I mean? We have a lot of evidence that he's doing good and he wants to protect things, but we don't even know what his motives are.
You resurrected my dad,
Really?
though.
No,
and your dad.
And mine. No, and I'm not saying he's. I'm
And
not saying he's evil. I'm not saying that, but we don't know. We just don't know anything. I think that we want to help protect Illuminance in the city, but at the same time, we can't paralyze it of making decisions and the chance it could affect Illuminance. I don't know.
And just kind of sits down. He's being less aggressive and like before, you know, like he was like really worked up before, but I think he's kind of just like calming down and just taking a breather next to you guys.
I just don't see any sort of. I mean, imagine Beacon, how big it is. It's a city, and imagine it full of demons around every corner, and we are trying to find one person in a city. They couldn't even be there. I don't think it's how. I didn't know if the settlers were just exaggerating when they said that this could kill us, because we've fought demons lots of times. But I don't think they were exaggerating. I think seems to be a hub for them. I just don't think it's a good idea to wander in aimlessly.
What are you thinking, Karis?
I don't know.
I roll her the moon orb. Alasha trusts us either way to make a decision. If Illuminance is good, and I do think he is, that's what he's done for us too. But we're in this together. We've already decided that the three of us have to make this decision, so I'm not gonna do anything without you guys.
But also, I will say this.
What?
Go ahead.
Well, what'd you say, Moon Lady said?
I asked her again how dangerous this would be and if it's okay to make a deal, because I'm worried. Karis, I cannot break another promise. If I had to carry your body back to your father, knowing what it meant to him and you, and knowing that I couldn't help you save your mom and Rodden and all the people that are counting on you, I am willing to face whatever happens because of this. There's so many unknowns, but it just seems like if we go forward, there's a chance we get nothing and bad happens. At least now, it might be wrong and it might be a stupid decision, but if we at least get something out of it and can say that in the moment we made the right choice that we felt that was needed at the time. But Moon Lady, I didn't feel like this was a wrong thing like I felt with others, you know? She trusts us to make the decision that's right for us.
You knew Jarzagon was bad, right?
Yeah.
I think this is different somehow.
I don't know if he's as black and white as like Jarzagon is. It seems like he may be more of a gray area in terms of morality. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think I've always thought he was kind of nice, but
He's manipulative, but
nice. Yeah.
No, I mean, it could be...
I think, yeah, there's lots of things that are creepy but nice though, because like Roz is creepy but nice. So.
Well, I think he's manipulative for sure, and he's out to get what he wants, definitely. I don't know if that makes him. I think evil is, seems to be a bit of a stretch for him. And I'm saying this as he made a deal with my dad, but again, I don't know how many. I don't know, maybe he's roped into something. Like I said, I don't know. If he can't talk about anything, then maybe it wasn't necessarily something that he could help. I don't know.
But either way, I think, Raya, you and I are on board. We understand the risks. We're willing to take them, but again, Karis, if you're not, we're not going to do this. And I'm not saying this is up to you. This isn't all the pressure on you. Because we don't know either, but I think it's worth reconsidering the reward versus the risk, that's all. And I'm fine putting that on my shoulders too. If it comes to Illuminance, I'll be the one that steps up and says, I thought it was right in the moment.
No, I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say we can take, I guess, the consequences if they turn out bad. I think I'm the one who wanted to longest, so on me most. Escape judgment once, like I might have to finally face it.
He even said the people in the city would be okay. It was just Illuminance that he wasn't like saying that he'd be okay. So what can we make sure we protect him?
Here's what I'm gonna say. If not fulfilling our deal means we die anyway, or if we talk about it or something like that, to be honest, I'd rather I can just talk about it and then, you know, can maybe set it up so Illumins can be protected, and that way, you know what I mean? I mean, it's a last resort, but if I just tell them.
Either way, we're telling them. People are gonna know. We can't keep this a secret. Maybe Wanda's one we have to be tricky with, but
yeah, well, we can't tell everyone in the world.
No, we can't. I don't know if we can tell anyone. Oh, we might need to.
We might not be able to.
That's what I'm saying. We may have to hide it, and if we talk about it,
it might be part of the deal. Remember?
It might be very much be part of the deal. It probably is part of the deal.
But
I'm saying is, if let's say we have to go back to the city and do something to Illuminance, or do something that we know will hurt Illuminance.
Well, that wouldn't be part of the deal, though. Right? I mean,
I'm not taking a deal that we knowingly hurt Illuminance or the city.
I was more worried that it would kind of like how when we did the first thing with Boyd and we brought the monies, and then that's what blew up the tower. Like, that's more what I was worried about. It's so there's a thing that happens, and then it makes another thing happen, and another thing happen, and it's bad.
Domino effect.
Yeah.
I would hope he wouldn't ask us to be secretive. So I think they'll make it harder. But
yeah,
the way he's giving us this deal now doesn't seem like it's. It seems like it's a better option than trying to blindly go through the city and possibly get other people killed. Unfortunately, we're at a point where it's not just us anymore.
And I mean, if Jonah dies, the rest of the survivors are doomed, as you said. There's a lot of.
I don't want to let him die.
Yeah.
They've been too kind to us. I don't want to let anybody die.
Okay. So you're sure Moon Lady said it's okay? I'd do it if Moon Lady said it's okay.
Pray to her.
You know?
I'm gonna walk over and kneel down, and I'm gonna put my hand on either side of Karis's hands, holding the orb, and I'm gonna cast guidance.
Oh, guidance. Mark, I want to pray to Moon Lady.
Go for it.
Give her advantage by praying with her.
You can give me a charisma check with advantage.
Yes.
And your guidance on top of it.
So I want to be like, hi, Moon Lady. It's me, Karis. I was just wondering if it's okay to take this deal from Boyd, or if it's so dumb. I will roll. 19.
19?
Yeah.
As you're kind of focusing in on your prayer and seeking Moon Lady's advice, you can feel kind of the warmth of Renan's hands outside yours, kind of guiding you, and you focus in and you watch as the orb kind of begins to glow and just emanate a little bit of a faint glow to it, just as presence is with you.
Did my presence is with you? Sorry.
You just kind of get the sense of like a presence is with you.
Oh, okay. I like when something happens and then I like open one eye. I'm like, when it's warm and I feel like something's with me, does that mean it's a yes?
I didn't do anything to it. Yeah.
You did it. I like move the orb like to see.
And then I'll cast lights to the side and show her how different it is.
Yeah, it is different.
Oh, yes, hi Moonlight. I missed you.
Oh dear.
Okay. I don't give it back to him just yet. I'm still holding it.
No, he's cool with that.
But okay. Okay. If this is so dumb, you guys, we have to each punch each other after.
Okay. I mean, it's like we'll beat ourselves up anyway, so I don't know.
It would make us feel better, I think.
Oh,
Harris,
all right,
you can
sure.
punch me until I knock out if this is the wrong decision, as long as you're able to punch me. That's all that I care about. I mean, you're not gonna let Carter be the champion at the Iron Fist for long, right? If you had died there, Carter would have no competition, right?
I'll let Carter be the champion. It's okay.
For now.
He can take it. For now. Okay. So, if we're gonna talk to him, we need to say sorry to him, right?
Yeah, we weren't the nicest there at the
I
end.
know. So we all say sorry.
Yeah, I'll just apologize. How do you think this works exactly? Think he's listening now?
What?
Is he listening now? I think. No.
I don't think so.
We'll walk outside and try and find him if you want.
Wait, I want to try some. I'll try. My thing.
While you guys are having this whole conversation, Jonah's just like watching you all. Just the odd one out, just sitting over in the corner.
Aww,
I feel so bad. I know.
Can he hear Karis though? Isn't her thing still up or no?
Yours is up for like another hour, I think, because you doubled the time. So.
Yep.
I meant to include him, but I couldn't remember if he could hear Karis or not. But
yeah. So, I say, okay, I'm gonna do my thing, and see if he's around that way first, maybe. Then that way, no one has to look outside and get attacked by a Directo.
Okay.
But okay, but we're gonna be sorry. We're gonna be real nice to him this time. Yes.
Look, Araya.
Yes.
I wasn't even rude. I just said it. He said that a lot because he has said that a lot. But
you might not mean to be rude, Raya, but sometimes it's real rude.
Okay. All right. I'll apologize.
I walk over and feel like, I know it's hard to hear. I had to change too.
We were vehemently. We wanted this guy to leave us alone.
Yeah,
he has been.
Yeah.
He has been. So I was doing things to try and let him just leave us alone. But now at this
I'm
point,
joking, Raya. It's okay.
I just don't. I feel like this could be worse for us. Do you know what I mean? I'll apologize. I'll do everything we can to
You
try.
think it'll be worse than dying and not
No,
coming back to the
I'm not.
city?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he might. Because now we're coming to him.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Might
Yeah,
be.
we've lost all leverage for sure.
Yeah.
Why we suck up to him, right, guys?
That's why we have Karis.
That's right.
Got it. Okay.
Tell him he's the coolest. Say you like his animals. I don't care, but make sure it sounds like you mean it.
Also, he could be listening right now. So.
Well, I do mean it when I say it. I like Mr. Boyd.
Hey, I've actually haven't been, except at first because I was like, oh, demons are bad. Ever since then, he's been quite honest with us.
Yeah. Okay. Hey guys, I messaged Cantrip, Ren, and then Raya immediately after. What do we do about Jonah? Do we like tell him or what? Not now.
Maybe just tell him that.
Wait till we see if we can get a hold of Boyd.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he might. Who knows how this Boyd stuff works. I might not even remember.
All right, I go. I message cantrip all around in a circle. Every time, Mr. Boyd, 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 it's all around.
Yes. You hear response back.
Freeze at the spot. I heard it.
Ready? We're ready.
Hi. We talked. And we think maybe we want to talk about actually a deal for real this time, and say sorry and stuff.
I see. And your companion, what is your plans for him?
Oh, Jonah.
Yes.
I don't know. He wanted like supplies and stuff. Do you mean talk like while we're talking, or what do you mean?
This is no place for him. He's fortunate to have made it back this far. Do you want him with you, or do you want to send him away?
Wait, are you gonna come talk to us though?
I'm talking to you right now, aren't I?
Oh yeah, well, I thought we were gonna talk about like how this whole thing's supposed to go down. Also, Raya and Rhett wanted to say sorry.
Yes,
so.
I will be there. But the question is, do you want Jonah with you or not?
Oh, like he would do it with us? Is that what you're saying?
Do you want me to send him back?
How would you send him back?
I think we could work together on that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. I have to message my other friends because Jonah can hear me, so I don't want to like talk. Just hold. Can you hold on a second?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold, please. Go to the next line.
Then you hear in your head, Ren. Okay, hi. So, he said that he can help us send Jonah away and get back home or be safe or something. Do we want to do that, or do we want him with us?
Yeah, no, we're sending him home.
Okay, we trust him to do that.
Or we walk him home, either one. I say that aloud because I can't respond to the message.
Yeah. Okay.
Raya, says he can.
Yeah, they both can say it. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Okay.
He says he could teleport him back, or I guess send him back.
I very much think he should go home. Definitely. I don't think. I mean.
Yeah.
He would have definitely died if it weren't for us. So, yeah, I definitely think he should go home. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. Okay. So I go back to where the direction I think Boyd is.
Yes.
Hi, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, hi. Yeah, I think he should probably go home, yeah.
Perfect.
Are you gonna pretend to be someone?
No, just when he rises to leave, have your friend Raya do the same thing she did for him in the street. You ready?
Oh.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Make him invisible.
Okay. Why?
Are you going to do it or not?
I'm just confused how that's going to help.
Trust me.
Okay. Can I insight him?
You make it so tough.
Okay, you can do insight with disadvantage. Go for it.
Okay, 13.
It's hard to tell. I mean, he's asking you to trust him.
Not gonna
Okay.
go well.
Okay, so I message Cantrip Raya and I go, okay, so he says that when Jonah gets to get up, make him invisible.
Why?
I don't know.
You didn't say why?
You
Okay.
said to trust him.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
Is Jonah's sleeping right now?
No, he's just sitting watching you guys have this conversation, pointing random directions.
Like, is this what
orbs and
it's really weird.
All these people mad.
It's really strange to watch for somebody who doesn't know anything about magic.
Wait, so he said when he gets up to leave, then make him invisible?
Yeah? Is that what it was, Mark?
Is that what he said? Sorry, I want to make sure I got...
That's what you heard.
Okay. Alright, he's like sitting down right now?
How does Mark play Void so good?
He's sitting down right now?
Hey, just sitting there watching you guys.
Wait, I guess when I see him get up at any point, I'll like go over and just put my hand on him and be like a pat kind of thing, and then make him invisible.
I mean, he did ask.
I guess I'll wait.
He did ask Karis to say when you're ready, but.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
I didn't notice that. Oh, okay.
Like.
Yeah, I missed that too. My bad.
He's basically just like, "You sound good? You ready to do that?"
Oh, okay, sorry. Karis, so there's a couple minutes that go by, and Karis goes, "Oh, Mr. Boyd, what now?"
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you wait a second, and all of a sudden, Jonah stands up and kind of looks to you, Karis, and just says, "I'm going to head back." And just starts to turn to leave towards the door.
I'll catch him and make him invisible.
Okay. So you cast invisibility on him, and he disappears from sight. You watch as the door kind of like slightly goes open, and
What's happening? Where's he going?
Just leaving?
Why, Jonah? He's invisible now.
Where's he going? What did he say?
He said he was gonna go home.
Just decided to go home.
You notice like he got up and his pack is right next to where he was sitting. It's left there too, but he just leaves.
Do we want to take that for them later?
Yeah, what's in his pack? Can we look at it?
So Raya immediately scoops up his pack and begins to bring it back over to the group. Inside, you do find like a little bit of a folded up, or rolled up bedrolls attached to it, and some rations, some rope. There's a tinder box in there as well, some torches, and yeah, some equipment maybe to like construct some arrows and different things like that. There also is the torn map in there as well, and just a few little knickknacks like little rocks and a knife and stuff as well.
Still feel guilty about that map. Sorry, guys.
Okay, no, that makes sense because he was trying to get us to do things before. He just had him go home.
Is he gonna be okay? I mean, what if he makes a bunch of noise?
Jonah's not dumb.
But while you're waiting there, suddenly, just kind of walking in out of nowhere, you find your best friend in the world, Boyd, popping up inside. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Buddy.
Real quick, Raya, keep thinking about that spell you did on him.
Yep.
It'll help.
Okay, I'm gonna keep right. Yeah, and so I'm gonna try and focus.
His life is in your hands right now. So.
Okay.
Anyways.
I should stare at the wall. Okay.
So, you said you wanted to make a deal.
We're ready.
We talked about it. First, though, sorry, Boyd, that we were kind of yelling at you before. I think we were all real stressed out because I almost died and everyone was real scared. But you've been pretty nice, so I don't think you deserved for us to be mean to you.
Thank you, Karis.
I nudge Raya.
We're all very stressed, and I think that we were just overwhelmed. So, sorry.
Thank you, Raya.
Oh, Yeah, no, I was just ignoring you because I was trying to double down. So, yeah. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Renan. You are all, of course, forgiven. You are 3 wonderful people. I forgive you.
I insight him on that and just see how
I
genuine
know,
it was.
does he really?
Sure.
Yeah.
Ryan and Renan just like cringing their teeth, looking at each other. Like,
25.
I mean, he seems like he forgives you. I don't know if you're looking for anything else.
Yeah, I didn't know if he seemed like he was being like, you know, I don't know, like sarcastic.
good.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sarcastic. Now that I have the upper
yeah.
hand.
He just seems actually very happy that you apologized, and he says you're forgiven. Very genuinely.
Who is this? Who is this demon? I'm so. He's like genuinely like, oh wow, they apologize. Like, okay.
Nice.
All right.
But shall we begin to discuss the deal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm quite excited for this. I've been waiting, as you probably know, for this for a while.
Yeah, you've been real excited this whole time. Can I ask a question? Have you ever tried to make this deal before with someone else?
I can't answer that.
One, I'll tell you, it's hard to find people who you can trust with this mission.
It's hard to find good help.
Exactly. But I can't really talk about specifics. But
I was just curious.
you 3 seem quite capable and motivated to kill me, so
Well, now I feel kind of bad.
don't feel bad. I want you to do it.
You don't mind dying though? That was kind of making me sad, actually, Mr. Boyd.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
So, we discussed in exchange for you finding me and killing me, you will receive help in getting your friend back. Looks at you, Karis.
Mm-hmm. What kind of help, by the way? What does that look like?
I can't just outright do everything with this, but I can help you in the process of getting him back.
Is it because of his thing with the other demon?
He's in a unique position right now, I'll say that. But this will help.
Okay.
So if we kill you, though, how do you help us afterwards? Get rotten.
I will not be joining you, of course, but you'll be provided with what you need. And you also spoke to wanting to find this brother Curtis, too. Yes.
Yeah.
So, those are what I will give in exchange for you killing me. Deal?
Just how you wanted Jarza gone?
Yes, kill me just like you killed Jarzagon.
Are you sad he's dead?
I don't have any sorrow about it. If that...
Did you know him?
No?
Oh. Okay. So then my question too is time frame. Like, when do we have to do it right away? Can we take Brother Curtis to the city? Because we're kind of on trial right now, and we've been gone a real long time, and we weren't supposed to.
This must be done before you can have Brother Curtis or your help for Rodden.
Will you tell us where you are? Like, do you know? Can you tell us exactly where we can go?
I can't tell you that. You have to find me.
You give us hints.
But do you guys agree to this deal? That's how we can really get this started.
And
Yes.
any reassurance of the city?
Well, as I told you, I do not have any ill intent for the people of the city.
You think it will take us a long time to find you, though? Because that was something I was kind of worried about.
Depends on how skilled you are.
Sometimes we are, Mr. White, and sometimes we are not. Like, so bad at it.
Guess it's part of the game, then. So,
Any
Ryan.
reassurance that we won't die before we find you? Since you want this just as much as we do.
We've gotten this far, haven't we?
Or help. As you saw, we things could have gone real badly out there.
See, that is a unique situation. I don't know how much I can offer, but maybe I can do a little bit. Anyways, Raya, did I see you want to make a deal?
You can't at least tell us if you're in the city or not, because that'd be like that makes a big difference. I just wanted to put that out there.
I can't talk about that.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, sorry. Just
so
thought I'd try.
Deal, Raya.
Yes.
You feel like a bit of energy surround you as you say this. Like
Okay.
something has like attached itself to
Locked
you.
me in. Does it? Do I guess. Well, okay. I'll just ask him. Am I not allowed to discuss anything with the deal now?
That wasn't part
Part of the deal.
Brennan, deal?
The Karis. Deal.
You feel an energy kind of surround you as well. Locking in this. Karis.
Like reaches for the moon orb, but he doesn't have it. Oh, right.
I'm still holding it like...
Karis, deal? Do you agree to this?
Just the tiniest little nod.
You need to say it.
I need to say it?
Yes.
Oh. Yes.
And you feel its energy kind of surround you as well. Locking you in.
Ah, what's that?
Oh, it's just the deal being struck.
Oh, that's weird.
So, you three, you know your mission. And you know your reward. And I believe you have everything you need to find me. And with that, he disappears.
Right, don't lose concentration.
Yeah, I'm gonna still concentrate. But can I get the map out?
Sure, you grab the map
Mm-hmm.
from Jonah's backpack. Yep.
Is there like a Joker X marks the spot on it at all?
No, I just want to examine it again and just really look
Sure.
Boyd's perspective for a minute.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we did that. Karis is off in the corner like, oh my gosh, that's the dumbest thing we've ever done in the whole... But anyway.
Go ahead and give me a... We'll do investigation.
Okay, come on, dice. Ooh, 21.
21. Okay.
Mhm.
You begin to look at the map, studying it, and your mind kind of goes to the downtown initially, just looking at it and seeing if you can find anything there. I mean, it's in a language you don't understand. You can't really read it. You can't understand what it's saying. So you just kind of like follow lines of the roads, and you start to look at different sections that are different colors, trying to figure out maybe something that makes sense. And as you sort of look around, there's just one thing that catches your eye that's sort of really tiny, but you spot what looks to be like a little print of an animal head, like an elephant head. And like immediately your mind kind of goes back to Karis playing with animals.
Yep.
And with Boyd.
I was actually gonna ask if there was an animal thing. So I was like, I feel like he would. Okay. I'm gonna. Where is it? Is it like downtown or is it?
It's a little bit off from downtown. It's not super like far from it, but it's like in a green section that you notice this little elephant head in this kind of blocked off area.
I'm going to point to it and be like, I think he's here.
That's an elephant.
Hmm.
And when they're playing animals, I saw that.
I don't remember. Did you fill us in on this moment with Ford? I thought you kept that to yourself, but I can't remember.
Yeah, we woke up and you guys woke up and we were still like doing it.
I just couldn't remember. Couldn't remember that. Yeah.
I mean, how far does it look from here? In our.
We'll do intelligence roll for that.
Do we know what zoos are in this world or no?
I don't think you would, because there aren't any zoos.
Cool.
I got a 13.
13. Looking at it, it's hard to tell scale exactly because you don't know what the scale is on the city to the map. But just kind of guessing where you are and like looking at where you remember the buildings being and kind of look like the downtown area and the map, and you're guessing maybe it'd be like an hour or two walk from where you are. It's hard to tell for sure though.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna dig through the pack again and just, you said there's like nothing else besides just like, trying to make sure there's nothing else in there that he left us for his pack. Can I like look through again? Just examine everything a little closely.
Sure, give me another investigation roll.
I'll help her.
Sure. You can have advantage on it. Yep.
World Roast the second time. 15.
15. Okay. You dig around a little bit more, and you begin to find, like, feeling around, you find a little pocket that has some, like, large rocks that were in it, maybe for, like, a sling or something like that. But as you dig around a little more, you feel something that feels like metal and glass as well. And you pull it out, and it's pretty small. It's kind of the shape of a small stone, but you immediately recognize it as a compass. But the glass is broken on it and cracked, and looks like it is not functioning right now. Right now, the rocks may have been jarred around and broke it.
Okay.
Still have yours, Terrence?
Yes. Pull it out.
Is it still spinning?
Yes.
So you pull it out and begin to look at the compass, and you notice that it is pointing south. It's not really spinning. It's just kind of like heading south. It's kind of like slightly going back and forth to it, but it's pointing.
It's not spinning.
Is
that where
the heading direction is pointing south? And Raya, you kind of line that up with the map and look at it, and it looks like it's pointing in the same direction.
Do you think this points to demons or something?
Demon compass.
Maybe they messed up.
That would be amazing.
I don't know.
I mean, it would make sense if we're being surrounded by them in the beacon. I guess it wouldn't work.
Yeah, just spin. Okay, so
okay, I'm gonna use this.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
What time is it right now?
So by this point, after your rest is complete, you'd guess it's sometime early afternoon.
Okay. So okay, I think we need to be as quiet as possible. We probably need to. It's okay, and we probably need to. I would rather move slowly and cautiously than go fast, because.
Agree.
Yeah. And at this point, if we see any Dracto or anything, should we try hiding if we can, or should we try and fight?
I guess it depends.
I'd say hide unless we can, but if they see us, then I mean we have to fight.
Okay.
Also, should we try and get kind of close to if we find where he might be and then sleeps so that Renan has some stuff?
Yeah,
I think that sounds good.
I'm getting you guys out of here. I need to sleep. So I don't think we have to stay here. I think he will. I think it's part of whatever is binding him. Doesn't mean he can't lead people there, but I don't think he can willingly side with us. Maybe it's a friend versus enemy thing. I don't know. That or he just wants the same experience as Jargazon. I don't know.
Here's my question. What happens if it's the same situation as Darzagon when we do find him a rune or something like that? Who will destroy it? And I guess we'll just have to believe that it happens. We'll make sure we write it down again. We have to make sure we take a lot of precautions, because what if we don't remember it all?
I'll do it. I'll do it again, because if this is something that's harming Illuminants, I've already done it. So if we're gonna be judged, I'll be the one that gets judged.
Last time it was you and Gwen, though, so if it is going to be 2 people, I don't know if it needs to be, but I can help too.
Okay.
Hopefully not, but yeah.
I feel kind of bad though. Like, he doesn't seem like he minds dying, but
I don't know if he'll actually cease existing. Part of me thinks he doesn't. He won't.
Based on what he's saying, I get a distinct feeling he'll find a way back. Or maybe they're trapped here and this frees him to go back wherever he wants to go.
Okay,
We talked
also
about that before, right?
I was, maybe there are nice demons, and maybe he doesn't like working for what's his face, Zangul.
Okay. Could be a lot of different. I don't think we're gonna know until we find him and kill him.
Yeah.
There's just be careful. You have a really kind heart, but just because he's making this deal with us doesn't mean that he's kind. He can be, and maybe he's a nice demon, but he could just be self-serving, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm the one that usually thinks that all the demons are bad. It's just, you never know.
I know. I just don't want to see you get hurt. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, shall we go?
Yeah.
Okay, do you guys feel really weird after you said yes?
I think it was some sort of spell that, again, if we don't complete or if we do something, maybe probably is gonna kill us.
Yeah, if we decided to go home right now or change the deal, I don't think it's gonna go well.
Okay.
We're gonna drop dead.
Why doesn't Beacon have an elephant part of the city?
I don't know. I don't even know what this elephant part means, to be honest. I don't know if it's just a bunch of elephants used to live, or if it, I don't know. I don't really. Why are you laughing? We wouldn't know.
I just love the idea of like
just a
portion of the city.
Yeah. No, the classic elephant portion. Yeah. But I mean, I feel like we wouldn't know, would we? Because we wouldn't know they live like in the.
No, that's why I was.
You have no idea.
Yeah, we're like,
you just saw an animal and you're hoping that matches up with something.
Okay. All right. I'm going
Best
to.
direction we've had yet.
Yeah. I'll take Jonas' pack with me too.
Okay.
Is there anything we can do to help make you quieter, Ren?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just don't know. What could we do?
I know, I'm thinking about my vest so much. But it's been very helpful.
Yeah, I don't think we should leave it behind, your armor.
I don't think I have anything either.
I'm looking. Hold on.
I don't think so either.
I don't have nothing.
I can Misty Step 3 times there. It gets me about 150 feet closer without anyone noticing.
He's very productive.
But that's about all that I'm out.
Mark, I have a question.
Yes.
With my oh no, it's only self. Never mind. I was gonna say I thought disguise like whatever, but I can only do it. It's disguise self, so I can only do it myself.
Yep.
I don't know if I could I make, I guess this is a question for just in general. Could I make myself look like a Dracto if I wanted? Because it just says make yourself look different. It doesn't say like.
You have to be of a similar size to.
I see.
To make it work functionally.
Big Dracto.
Yeah.
The queen of all Dractos.
Potentially. I'll have to look at the specific wording, but you have to be of the same size. Close to the same size.
I'm gonna cast
Wait.
false light.
Oh, never mind. You're good.
What?
The
Just
concentration, we were just remembering.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Okay.
Well, false life isn't concentration, is it?
It is
think so.
not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so you should be fine with that one.
Okay. I'll do it before we leave. I don't know if we're gonna leave right now, but I'll do it before.
And I mean, 8 is still up. I mean, unless you guys lost those hit points, but I mean, your maximum could go up though. So just remember with the hit dice that you rolled, you can go back up to your maximum because it's still up.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
So Jonah has those as well currently.
Yep.
Do I feel I've like if I have concentration like or invisibility on concentration, can I feel it still? Like if you were dead, would I be able to feel it, or the spell go away if you like attacked or something?
I mean, you are still connected to the spell. You don't know his state though.
Okay.
So you're still like making sure that spell stays up in your head, but you don't know if he's dead or not. Like he could just be an invisible corpse, honestly. So.
Okay.
But she would feel if it dropped, like if he attacked before the hour's up, right? Potentially.
I would say there could be some sort of connection if he attacks that you could feel potentially. We'll see. We'll see how things go.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But
you could do that to other people, because if after Jonah's done, you could do it to Ren.
Wouldn't help him be quieter, but yeah, it might help hide.
If we go really slow, I can guidance myself there the whole time.
The only thing is, yeah, do we want to wait an hour for Jonah to get out of?
Yeah, I mean, if we get attacked, he could lose it.
Yeah, so we should probably wait anyway, right?
Not a bad idea.
Because it's an hour.
Either way, he's on his own after that.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we just got into the city.
Yeah, I think he'll be. I think he'll be okay.
I guess we'll wait then until I feel it go away.
okay.
And it just starts sipping water again nervously.
Need that water. Hydration.
Important before you kill a demon.
For sure. All right. So you guys wait another hour until you feel that disconnect of your spell? Okay. Yeah, you just focus for that hour sitting there, and it does eventually fizzle away. You kind of feel like the spell has reached its limit, and it dissipates. You're just hoping that Jonah made it out okay.
And I'll cast it as my last spell slot for second level. I'll cast it again on Ren.
Okay. Do either of you guys want to do anything, or any of you want to do anything during that hour? Or just chill?
And to play our choices.
I got nothing mechanically. Yeah.
Mm.
I think Renan...
We already did a short rest.
Yeah, we don't have to like RP it or anything, but I think Renan would definitely take that time just praying a bit, but also just kind of like helping reassure Karis, just like of the decision we made and that kind of stuff. And
definitely a little jumpy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to like pep talk everybody a little bit and kind of pep talk himself. So
how long does the moon orb, the moonstone glow?
Are you still holding on to it?
Yeah.
So he's back, dramatic art. No.
As you just kind of hold on to it and you're just kind of hoping and waiting, you just feel that connection continue to stay with you for now.
It's still glowing?
It's just very faintly glowing, like this continued presence of something is with you.
Okay. She does. She might not actually seem as, you know, freaked out.
I think that actually helps reassure Renan as well if he notices that.
That hold us for the whole hour.
Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, Raya feels a disconnect of the spell on Jonah, and at this point,
All right.
you guys can do what you want.
Jonah's gonna be real mad at us when we get back.
Well.
Okay. Oh, Jonah.
I really hope his sister didn't leave.
I don't think she. I mean, there's even a giant to take her down, and you know, at least it was later. At this point, you should probably run into him if they.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. I feel the spell gone, so I'm gonna cast it on you now, Ren, and I guess.
You sure?
Hmm. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much it'll help, but at least if it'll, you know.
We'll see. Yeah.
For hiding. I'm gonna cast on him now.
All right.
This is so cool.
So now Ren and you disappear from sight, but you all can hear his voice coming
so
from
cool.
the same spot.
Ren, do you want your moon orb back?
Go run to the other side and give her a wet willy. And then go over and tap on Raya's other shoulder.
I'll just kind of like glare and be like, we need to get
Never
going.
give this
That's
to him
fine. Yeah, I'll take it back, please.
All right.
I give it back.
I cast all my spells with this thing. Wait, does that mean my moon orb's not invisible?
No, it is.
She had it when they cast it. Okay.
When you
Cool.
take it.
I wasn't sure if it was.
Once it becomes part of your possession,
battle.
you
Okay.
have your equipment all be invisible.
Good to know.
Ooh.
Alright. We'll set forth and
All right.
sneak.
So you begin to leave the safety of this hiding place you had, back to the streets that you know to be quite dangerous. We're gonna start off
Brennan
with.
puts up his hood, even though he realizes it doesn't do anything.
We're gonna start off with
I'm
this
gonna-
stealth roll for everybody.
I'm gonna also have like, so I have the map out. I'm gonna I'm just trying to see like if I recognize the same symbols and stuff, but
I have
also,
the compass.
yeah, I was gonna say I'll like make sure you're kind of by me and I keep looking at the compass to see where we're at. So stealth roll ahead.
Yep, stealth roll.
Is it still disadvantage?
Yes.
Even though I'm invisible? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Well,
that doesn't give you any.
No, invisibility gives you.
Oh, actually.
From sight, but it's still gonna
You can
be
make sounds.
sound-wise.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does not. I'm looking at the condition for invisible, and there's nothing about stealth. So.
Yeah. I don't see anything.
Can I guidance myself, or is that still not going to
Not for
affect
this,
here?
because it's such a long-term thing.
I got a 19.
I think if you cast a spell too, you lose your invisibility as well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm not the one casting the invisible. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
So.
If I attack or cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, buddy. Where's the high rolls, dude?
What'd you get?
7.
7 for Renan. Okay.
Better than a 1. I mean, goodness gracious.
15.
15 for Karis. Okay. Raya, what'd you get?
A 19.
19. Okay. Awesome.
I just rolled that hard.
So, you guys hear this kind of invisible, like, clanking of some metal plates as you go, and
Boring.
he's doing his best, but there's a little bit of sound coming from him as well.
I'll be fine once we get there.
As he moves.
It's worth it. Especially if he has a gun.
It'd be so nice.
So, what we are going to do now is we're going to enter into something that I haven't done, I don't think, in this campaign, or at least not for a while. We're going to do a skill challenge.
Yeah.
As you guys progress through the city. So the way this works is I have certain DCs I'm going to set for things you're going to do. And you're going to talk to me basically about what you're going to use one of your skills for to progress through the city. The rules are for this that we're going to go through like an initiative order, how we're going to do it. I'll present things that will happen, things that you'll see as you go. You'll give me rolls as you give me ideas of what skills you want to use. You cannot use the same skill twice. You have to do unique skills. You cannot use the same skill as the person who went before you either. So you cannot double up on a skill.
Like per round?
So making sure for incident, like does incident count as like a round kind of?
We're going to basically say like we're going to do rounds. Each one of you will have one thing you do in the round. I'm going to say don't use the same thing that somebody else used in that round too. We're just going to go straight across with
There's
that.
3 of us, yeah.
Do not use anything that's already been used in that round, and you cannot use the same thing you've already used in a previous round. Okay? Does that make sense?
Like, okay, so like if I use stealth, I can't use stealth again. But if Rye used stealth before, I could use it in the second one.
As
if
long
I
as it's
didn't
not
use
Yeah,
it.
the second round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board.
All right. Everyone got it?
I'm scared.
All right.
How many successes? How many fails?
We are going to go with.
There's levels of this. Okay.
It's a fun time. I really like skill challenges, actually.
That's fun.
Well,
I've never
sometimes, I
seen
guess
them
it
like
depends.
formatted this way, so this is exciting. I love skill challenges though.
We're gonna do for sure 3 rounds, and if there are 3 failures, something will likely happen. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Especially the way Reddit rolls.
All right. So, let's start off with some initiative rolls from y'all to see the order we're gonna be doing this in. Even though it doesn't really matter, but
how is guidance playing into this? Do I get? Can I try and use it on? Never mind. I'm invisible. Sorry. Doesn't matter.
17.
If you feel like it would be worse, I got a 5. If you feel like it'd be worse, better to roll
I'll bring it
better.
up if it matters. Yeah. Man,
Shan't
I
be
miss it.
offended.
I miss Avum on initiative rolls.
what'd you get, Ryan, for your initiative?
5.
And Renan, what'd you get?
3.
3. Okay.
Oh, I thought it'd be last. I was like, I would do last.
All right.
Guys, we gotta do better.
So, as you are walking, kind of that continued sound of Renan making some noise, we're going to start off with Karis. What are you going to offer to kind of help progress your group in the right direction as you go?
So I think since Ren is starting out like really loud, can I use persuasion to be like, Ren, you totally got this. I know you can be quiet. I've seen you do it before, and like just like really trying to like help him
Pep talk him.
be more quiet and like talk about. Especially she's like, I know I'll be loud, and like he's been like really convinced.
Sure, I'll allow this one.
Hey.
Thank you.
Oh, I mean, okay. I never thought I could really do it, so I never tried.
Give me a persuasion roll.
All right. I got an 18.
18. So yeah, Renan, you're feeling that bit of discouragement as you do realize like your noise is potentially bringing some danger to the party, and maybe that sense of that is kind of making it a little worse as you go. But Karis just peps you up a little bit. And
no, you're right. Okay,
refocuses
the armor
you.
was good. Okay, thanks.
And gives you a little help motivation as you continue to move a little quieter than you were before, kind of getting a groove for how to move around, but it's still a little bit of a threat out there as you go. We're gonna move to Raya now. How are you gonna help progress the party at the start here?
I don't know if this is right. Tell me if this is something I can't do. I think I would use stealth and like sneak ahead a little bit and just make sure I'm like maybe really quietly moving like things like be like making a path for Ren like where he's not having to move around a lot. I can any sort of anything in the road just like, sneak ahead a little bit and do things really quietly so that way he can do some noise.
Yes, move ahead a little bit. Be a scout for the rest of the party. Sure, give me a stealth roll.
I got a 24.
24.
Nice.
So yeah, you move up ahead, and you guys watch as Raya leaves leaves you for a little bit to move ahead, and keep an eye out for you all as you move. There's a point where you kind of watch as some Dractos are flying in, Raya, and because of your stealth, they don't see you, and you're able to warn the party, and they can get a little bit of cover as they fly by up the street intersection ahead. But you continue to kind of keep an eye out from ahead of the group a little bit and guide them as you move closer and closer to about the general area you think that you need to move in.
Okay.
And Renan, how are you going to help progress the party as we go?
So obviously this whole round is about Renan and his squeaky armor. So following with that idea, I think he's going to be very focused on being extra alert and trying to use perception to try and see if he can catch any movement of Dracto or anything before and then stop moving. That way, any potential sounds could be mitigated when there's actually something around. And then use that to, like, kind of gauge when to walk and when not to.
Sure. Give me a perception roll.
I still get my advantage because of the shield?
Yep. As long as you have your shield equipped for this, you can do that.
Tarot 20!
Nice!
23.
All right. So Raya's up ahead, kind of watching out for you and looking. But you begin to notice there's something that's moving up from behind that you didn't notice before. There's a group of Dractos that look almost like they're scouting the city for things that are roaming around. You get this sense that they are flying through the streets and alerting bigger things to locations in the city.
I'm like tagging Karis and like letting her know so she can message forward to Rise. Or like we're like real coordinating this. Yeah.
And with Karis passing along the message, you guys are able to take some cover from this swarm of Dracos that just flies overhead. Plenty of time too. You don't really feel like it's one of those like last second things. You feel very confident that Ren spotted this ahead of time and prevented a potentially very bad situation from happening again in the streets. But once they pass, you continue to move further into the roads, deeper and deeper into the city as you go. Second round. Karis, what are you going to help as you continue to progress further into the city?
I think now that it seems like, yeah, everything's settled a little more, we're getting into a groove, I'm just gonna focus on being as quiet as I can, and I'll use stealth this round.
All right. Give me your stealth roll.
I got a nat 1.
Okay. What's your total?
8.
Okay. So with you
as
guys
soon as I focused on it, that's
moving
what
in further and further into the city, there are a lot more things to look at as you go. And Karis, you kind of begin to get a little distracted as you do start to see more decaying bodies as you move, and different buildings that you're wondering maybe what's inside. And as you walk, there's a point where you step right on like a skull that you didn't notice before, and it crunches beneath your feet. You look down, you give a little bit of a scream for a second, seeing what you just stepped on, and you're just hoping that nothing comes running in after that. Raya.
I think after that happens, can I use, I guess, survival to see if I can, like, find a place or, like, you know, something, either just hide or, like, a place to, I don't know if that'd be perception, though. Basically, like, look around and see, like, my surroundings and try and find, like, the best course of action, I guess. I don't know if that'd be survival or perception.
So, to look for a place to hide that looks good, I'll let you either use survival or perception or investigation. You can choose which one of those three you want to use for that.
I think they're all the same, depending on, yeah. I'll do survival.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, dirty 20.
All right. So hearing that crunch and that little scream come out from Karis, you begin to look and you move inside of a building that's nearby that has a door that's already hanging open. Some broken glass in it, but you feel like it looks like it's mostly safe to go into, and you quickly usher in the group, as well as, again, shortly after you have a little squeak, some Dracos come flying in the area, and it looks like they are just kind of chilling around this area. They're kind of perching on different buildings, and you're inside this building hiding right now, but there's a small presence of Dracto in the area now, paying attention to this.
Okay.
Brennan, what are you going to bring to the table?
That changes my description. It's not going to change the stat that I want to use. So at first I was thinking about like when he hears like the skull and the scream that he like put his mouth over like Karis to stop her screaming and then like carry her like with athletics like into the building. But if we're already there, I think if he can find like a small rock, I don't know if you're gonna count this as an attack or not. But if I could chuck the rock really far away from us to try and distract them and get noise like across the street with an athletics roll.
Okay. Yeah. Athletics roll. Give it to me.
15.
15.
Yeah.
So you kind of
my best stat.
grab a piece of debris that you can find on the ground with your invisibility. You easily can find something without attracting too much attention to yourself. And kind of make your way to the entrance as quietly as you can. And you watch as Dractas are just kind of all over the area. And you grab this piece of debris, this little piece of concrete or something, and you look for a spot kind of the opposite direction of where you're going and just hurl it as far as you can. And it like bounces off the road and hits the side of a car and continues to skip down the road. And you watch as the Dractos just like just swarm that direction, giving you guys an opportunity to leave the building and continue down.
Nice.
Did I lose invisibility with that?
No.
Okay. Nice.
All right. We're going to enter into round 3 now. As you continue to progress. Karis,
I don't know what to do with this.
what are you going to do? So your limits are no persuasion and no stealth.
Yeah. I'm just trying. There's some that I'm like, I know I'd have a better. I'm trying to see how I could flavor some of this.
Yeah.
So just give me a second.
I mean, you can just tell me what you want to do, and we'll just roll with it too. Just give me an idea of how narratively you're going to progress things, and I'll tell you what role it could be for, even.
Okay. So I have points in like sleight of hand. So I don't know if that is just for like pickpocketing or if there's other things I could use it for.
How do you think that ability could help the situation?
I was thinking if there's anything along the way that I see that I think would be useful and I could just scoop it up really fast.
Okay. So like from I'm going to say more for this would be perception if you're going to look for things to grab. Because you're not really sneaking it away from somebody.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's more you're looking for things. So if you want to do that, give me a perception roll.
Yeah, there's most of these skills are like either social or, whatever.
It's tough,
so
yeah.
I'm going to have to probably be stuck with a role that is not great.
Give me a perception roll as you look for useful things.
Okay. Useful items,
For sure.
There's cars in here.
For sure.
Okay, I got a 17.
17. All right.
Nice.
Roll me a D100.
Hey.
Fun.
You wanted to find something.
I wanted to find something. Okay. Is this 61? Oops.
Yes.
61.
61, okay. Yes.
D100s confused me. Where's the confirmation?
I was like, I'm seeing 9, but okay. And then you like moved it.
I realized I wasn't even showing the right signs.
All right. So as you begin to continue to walk down, you notice a storefront, which there is what looks to be like a mannequin head that is wearing this like really spooky looking mask. It's really creepy looking.
Nice.
That's just sitting there. And alongside of it, in the window, there's like a small jar that looks like it's tinted red glass that looks really, really nice, really fancy. So you find those two things in a window that do not look like they're broken or damaged, but the window is like cracked open. So they could be potentially grabbed really quickly if you wanted to grab them.
I might take them.
All right, so you can put down
What's in
creepy mask and
creepy mask,
ornate ornate red glass jar in your inventory.
I love it.
And there's nothing in it. It's just like a really
it's just really fancy looking.
Ooh. Okay. Exciting.
I found a really mundane like item list just for this occasion.
I love it.
Yay!
I love it.
It's so fun.
It's so up Karis's alley. It makes sense. You're like, oh, I'm gonna have this prepped.
Yeah, for all the random crap.
Great dash. What?
All right, continuing on. Raya, what would you like to do to continue on with your journey?
I don't know if it's dumb or not, but I wanted to try and use acrobatics, because I'm good at that. And I don't know if I can like climb up something to see like above and see if there's any danger. I don't know if there's anything for me to like do that would be acrobatic-y. Is it just climbing? Could I like...
So climbing is athletics, technically.
Oh, okay. What's acrobatics? Just doing...
Like jumping through, or like if you're trying to maybe avoid something that would make sound, you could be jumping through, or like over,
bouncing,
like a difficult something
narrow.
Yeah.
To like help us give a better way to get across. Very last.
Yeah, I guess if there's anything like that, I guess I would try and like balance around to like find ways to help them.
Okay.
I'm going first again.
So leading the way, you eventually find your like way to a section of road that actually looks like it's caved in, like it is collapsed in, and it's blocking your way. Behind you, you know there's some Dracto that were just kind of swarming around that you just made it past. So you have to cross this sort of ravine in the street, and luckily there are some like pieces of wood that you can lay across for narrative's sake. Will be nice to you here. Give me an acrobatics check as you lay it across and have to balance your way across to sort of hold the line for everyone else.
Got a nat 20, so 31.
Nice. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Wow.
Renan just goes show off.
I'm like flipping over it.
Yeah.
So you kind of just
don't need a gun anymore.
You balance your way across this, no problem, and steady it for everyone else to be able to make their way across as well. And your party is able to move across just fine because you can find another plank too to put next to it as like on the other side of the road and lay it across, and everyone is able to pass just fine. All right, Renan, what you bringing to the table?
Okay, Mr. DM. So I'm gonna, you know me, I like to reflavor things and see if I can get away with this. So seeing this whole time, specifically trying to be supportive to the group, staying quiet, keeping his like mind focused to try and help him like focus on something instead of like his armor, because like I think he hyperfixates on it and that's when he like trips up. Seeing Karis grab this mask, he's going to attempt to kind of continue that pep talk with like this grandiose story of like the heroes fighting the demons in the city and how we'll overcome, and how Karis, the boxing champion's gonna save people. So like that kind of like whispering to her and just trying to like keep her focused, and so I was hoping to maybe get performance out of this.
I'll let you roll a performance roll to see if you can help your party along.
I thought that'd be fun to somehow roll performance in. I was like, this would be fun. Hey, that's a 22.
22, nice. So you guys start hearing this kind of whispered hush story from Renan. It even draws Raya a little bit back closer to the group because she wants to hear it as well, but it's helping keep your mind off of some of the threat and that kind of like fear that could creep in on you as you hear this story, and it helps you kind of like center you and keep a focus on where you're going and where you're moving as you enter in kind of to the nearby the downtown area towards where on the map you believe you're supposed to go.
That's fun. Thanks.
That is very fun.
And
She's super into it too. She totally forgot to focus too much on stealth. This probably means she got better at it. Aside from her nat 1.
But Raya, as you kind of take the lead, give me another survival rule.
10.
10? Okay.
Hmm.
You look at the map and you feel like you're about at the location where that elephant head is. But it's really strange. You're looking at what looks to be sort of like a hill that is in this location. And you're kind of like, I feel like it should be here, but I'm at a hill? This is strange. There's no sign of any sort of elephant or thing like that.
In my compass.
I was gonna say, what's the compass say? I like
And you look at the compass, and the arrow is just pointing directly at this hill.
A demon compass.
Compass.
I try and kind of sneak around. Like I want to sneak around the hill to see if is there any like thing there? Is there any like do like a full?
Sure, you guys start to walk kind of the perimeter of this hill. You can give me an investigation roll.
Help.
Sure.
Advantage.
You can have advantage.
Good, because I did bad.
I was gonna say at some point Ren would also just kind of bring up like, hey, in case we might want to start looking out for a place to sleep if we're getting close.
Do you want to look for it while we look at this thing?
By the way, Ren, your invisibility has dropped at this point. An hour has passed.
Oh man, you
got a 14.
14.
How are you looking at me?
Yeah, probably like midway through your story, all of a sudden you become visible again.
Like,
oh man.
monster with the
All right. So you're walking around, and it's just you think you're in the right spot. Maybe you miscalculated, but there's just this hill here.
Does it look like a fake hill?
Or it looks like a little bit of a hill that kind of got built in, potentially, or already was here. You're not really sure.
Is there like designs on it? Like there's like it's like a purposeful feature to everything around, or does it look like natural as if like something happened and it doesn't match everything around it?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So you'd guess that you're in sort of a park area, like it's a park, and it looks like just kind of a progression of land that just kind of goes up, and it's like a hill. Maybe if it snows, you could sled down it or something.
So we have this thing called Mount Trashmore. That's literally a mountain of trash that got turned into a park, and that's all I can think about because it's this big hill. It's crazy to me. Anyways, so
yeah, it just looks like a little bit of a hill inside this park here.
I guess, okay, first, I'm gonna look over at Karis and be like, Jarzagon was underground. Maybe he is too.
Sure.
I'm gonna, like, I guess, I don't know if I can. Can I, like, jump on the hill and see if I, like, do I feel any...
Wait, we didn't go in the hill, right?
Are we on the hill?
You were walking the perimeter of it, outside of it.
Yeah, because we want to make sure we're ready. Yeah, first.
I guess, maybe he's underground. Maybe this is where he's at. It's just... We should probably rest first before we find exactly where to go.
Yeah, I think it'd be better if we maybe find a place to rest instead of maybe getting surprised by a trap or something.
True. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We can keep a lookout and see if anything happens.
Yeah.
And I
heard broken glass. Maybe that's just me.
Huh?
In the song. No, the song had broken glass. So I was like,
maybe there's some Dractos around. You better decide what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if this is out of character, like meta or not. But like, I was gonna have her like throw like a rock or something at the hill, like if we were hiding first. But I don't know if we've ever even seen illusions before. So I'm trying to think if that would be.
I mean, you know her disguise self stuff. You've seen that. Stokes had illusion. So I mean, we've seen illusions before.
Yeah.
You know, darkness. I mean, like, you know, like magical effects and stuff.
Can we be hiding? And I just like throw like a little bit of.
Sure. Roll a stealth roll for your hiding.
All of us or just her?
I mean, if all you are there, yeah, all of you.
Oh god.
Hey, that's a good roll. Yeah, that's the
13.
one.
13. You roll the 1.
And that's the one we're looking for.
Well, I was gonna say I was gonna go off to the side because like I know he's loud.
Okay.
So
He's still nearby
like,
though, so he's gonna get his own stealth roll in a different location then.
Sure.
That's the broken glass we heard earlier.
24.
It was you.
Okay, so Karis goes off. The other two kind of chill and little noisy, and kind of tapping his foot a little nervously now that he's done with his story. But you take your little rock, and chuck it at the hill.
Does anything happen?
Give me an investigation roll.
I'm so bad at investigation.
You?
4.
Okay, you throw the rock, and you watch it as it kind of like hits the hill and begins to roll down.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, this is a good idea. I liked it.
Thanks.
Okay, which friends were to hide for now or just stay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before something finds us, and then steps backwards onto something.
Okay, I guess can I start looking for, or us all start looking for like a building or something?
So as Renan rolls his 1 and crunches on something, you hear like this shriek of something kind of nearby, Renan, back in the direction that like coming towards you guys.
They're a building we could just run and hide in really fast.
Yeah.
So you guys are in a park. You're kind of in the open right now. There's not buildings nearby.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
thinking
outskirts of the park near.
Yeah,
the
I was
buildings
thinking that too, and then we could duck into easily hidden places.
To get close enough to throw a rock at the hill, you guys are inside the park.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so is this like a New York, like whatever that park is called, Central Park, and like we had to get to the middle of it to like throw the hill type of thing?
It's surrounded by roads and stuff. Like there's a road that kind of surrounds this outer perimeter where there's a fence, and inside there's this hill, and there's like playground equipment in different locations. But you're inside the perimeter of this park, looking at this hill, and that's where when you step on something, the street comes.
So
Okay.
how
Trees,
far
bushes.
away? Yeah, is there stuff we can hide, and then how far away is actual houses or buildings we could duck into?
Pretty far to actually get to a building.
I cast darkness and tell everyone let's hide.
Is it kind of dark now too, or
I mean,
is that going to draw more
if you are
attention?
in the darkness, then
No, I'm outside. I'm saying outside.
it's late afternoon right now. It's still daytime. The sun is up still.
Well, I either cast darkness, we hide in it, or I cast darkness and we run away from it, and they look at the darkness.
Oh, that's smart.
Either way,
Yeah.
he's using his racial feat to
Yeah.
cast it.
Okay. So a big orb of darkness just appears in this park now.
And actually, Mark, I don't know if this would still hit. I think when we talked about it, because I don't think I've ever used it. I think we reflavored it where mine's lighter and has like those white wisps in it because of the moon, like whereas hers is like that smoke. So if it's more lighter and maybe using that as a distraction, if we're gonna run away from it.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe.
It looks like a night sky just kind of there. Are you in it though, or are you gonna leave the area?
You guys want to run to try and hide?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, where are you
We're
going
gonna try
though?
and get to a building. Wherever we saw buildings last, or maybe not in the direction of it. I'm super confused about where we are. I'm super confused about where we can go.
Like what we could go.
You are in the wide open spot right now. There's a hill nearby. You can try to find like a tree to climb, or you can try to find some playground equipment to hide in, like a park shelter. I mean, but
that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, if there was like a bathroom thing, or like a park shelter, or a boulder even to hide behind. I mean, like that's kind of where my mind was going.
You
with
potentially could like maybe get to the far side of this hill and hide on the hill. It's up to you how you want to handle this. So
I'd say we should find like a building or something that gives us cover too, because if they're aerial, we need to be able to like hide on all sides. So
I was thinking like a pavilion or something.
Yeah, something like that we can try and hide in.
Okay, so you're gonna look for a park building to run to.
Yeah.
Some sort of
Give me a
structure.
perception
Yeah.
roll.
15.
20.
Okay.
What's my perception? Sorry. 15.
Okay. You guys look, and maybe about 600 feet away, there's a building deeper into the park.
Is there any playground equipment or anything closer?
There's playground equipment maybe about 300 feet away in a different direction.
Is it big enough for us to like hide in? Just look like it is.
I mean,
I'm
there's
squeezing myself into a tube slide. I'm gonna get like
there is a slide that you could probably squeeze up in, and then some other like built up structures that have very limited shelter though for it.
I'm gonna start booking it for the building.
Okay.
It's 300 feet.
The building is 600.
Okay.
You guys following her?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think if I could like teleport halfway there to make it quicker, but yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do anything like that. So.
All right. So as you run, you hear that shriek get closer and closer, and you look back and see a creature beginning to descend towards you. It is this big winged beast with like almost like a face of a bird, that just this long skinny limbs though, and is beginning to fly in your direction. It is way faster than you guys running towards this thing. You can tell like almost immediately as you're beginning to run that this thing is flying quick.
Guessing the darkness had no effect on distracting it.
Not with a natural 20 for its perception.
That's fair.
But yeah, it's beginning to. It's flying right towards you all.
Is Raya a lot faster than us because of her rogue thing?
If she chooses to use that, then she can dash with her bonus action.
Because I have Dimension Door, right? So I could go pretty far ahead with one person.
Mm-hmm.
So if Raya is
I was
running,
booking it like fast, like I was going fast, so if I could.
But I don't want to hop too far ahead of her, so.
Okay. But yeah, this thing is locked in on you guys. Just saying, it is locked in on you.
Even if you did, I might see where we go.
Yeah,
So you guys are running. It is chasing. We're gonna go to break here.
Okay.
It's bad.
Wow.
So, all right, we're gonna take a break here. We'll be back in about, we'll say, about 7 minutes. You guys think that's good? And
Sure.
We'll jump back into the session. So stick around. There'll be a question of the day on the break screen for you all to answer, and we will see you all shortly. Stick around.
Yeah.
All right, we are back, everybody. Back from our break. Good to see you all. Thank you for your answers in the chat. Love to see them. Super fun. Anyways, we're ready to get back into this session where potential encounter is about to start up. So, our players are currently running away from a giant winged demon that is beginning to fly in their direction. About 600 feet off, there is a building that they are going to potentially try to get to. At least Raya is right now. The other two, I don't know if you started running or if you used that dimension door thing, but yeah. What are you guys doing as this thing is getting close now? It's flying in real quick.
So, really fast, can I look at that thing and see if it looks like it might resemble Boyd at all, or does this look just like a random demon?
The
You've
creature
never
coming
seen
in?
Boyd. Yeah. And, yeah, does he have a mustache?
Give me a perception roll as you check out this demon.
17.
It does not look like Boyd.
Okay, just making sure. You might be like, Boyd's like, I've been waiting. Here we go.
Oh.
Okay. So I see it. It sees us. How close are we to the hill still?
I mean, you guys were walking the perimeter, so you were close. Raya's running, though, the other direction.
Okay. So if it sees us, I guess and it looks like it's coming for us, and we can't hide anymore. I guess I would be like, Raya, wait, maybe it's like Mr. Boyd will let us in or something. Away from this thing.
Wait, are you telling me to stop? Is that what you said?
I just kind of go over to the hill and I kind of stomp on it.
Okay. Renan, what are you doing during this time?
Not leaving Karis at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
Be like, well, Mr. Boyd, we're here, let us in.
Yeah. No,
like it's a door or something.
This thing looks like
How
it's
far-
more looking at Raya right now anyways. It's kind of going her direction.
Oh, okay. How far away is Raya?
She just ran a little bit, so 45 feet away. Not too far.
Okay.
How close is the demon to me?
Or 60, 90 feet away. It's,
Oh.
I mean, it's moving quick. It's moving way faster than you are. Its fly speed is very quick.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite on it.
Oh.
All right,
Sorry,
you're
my
gonna
bad.
attack
Go ahead.
this
Yeah, you
thing?
first. You first.
I was gonna say because I was gonna cast color spray because at least it blinds it. I don't know if it will, but
I think it has to
I
be
could do that.
closer.
is it?
And what's
Okay.
your range on that, Raya?
That's a good question. 15 feet. I guess I'd wait until it's 15 feet from
Okay.
me. That's
My-
really-
Mine's 60 feet, so it's more or less if I see it diving for Raya, this is I'm gonna attack it to try and give it disadvantage before it hits Raya, sort of thing.
Okay. So Raya's currently 90 feet from you because she did all of her runningness.
Oh, I thought you just said she was 45.
Sorry,
feet.
I was wrong. I was thinking 15 for each one, but it's 30, 30, 30, so it'd be 90 for her stuff.
Sorry. Okay.
So you'd have to move closer to her if you'd want to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you didn't use the dash, which would be 60 then. If you.
It's just the positioning's all
Yeah, this is
really messing me up because I didn't know at what point we stopped and split up versus keep on running. Would Raya keep on going 90 feet if we stopped?
She runs. Karis goes here. What do you do, Ren? Do you go after Raya or do you go with Karis?
I'm gonna split the difference.
Okay, you're in the middle.
Yes.
Sound good.
Yep.
Okay. Raya's ready to shoot the color spray at this thing as it's flying closer to her. Karis, you go up to go and look at this hill, and you step your foot up to stomp on the hill, and your foot goes straight through it, but you land on ground.
Nice.
And you're standing on a hill, but the hill's through your calf.
Weird.
okay. So Raya's 90 feet away from me right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I yell to Ren, "Oh, that you could hide in the hill!" And I wait till he looks at me to see that my foot's in the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And then I okay, so I guess here's my question before I do something. If this thing is flying really fast, does it look like Raya could make it over here before it gets to her?
If she turns around immediately and runs, she could probably make it back.
So I yell to her, "Get over here!" Like, it type of thing.
Okay. So this thing is screeching in at this intercepting pace to try to get Raya. Renan, do you want to shoot something at it? You said.
I mean, I'll hold it if it's going to hit her before she can get like out of danger's way. Then I'll be holding a frostbite in case, like if it gets within like 15 feet of her.
Okay. It begins to fly in Raya. What do you do?
If I hear Karis yelling to turn around, I didn't even notice they had really left, so I'm gonna turn back around and like start heading towards them.
All right. You begin running. This thing is coming flying in towards you. Renan's getting closer and closer to her, but you maybe can make it. Do you want to shoot your spell?
Like I said, I'm waiting to see if it's gonna hit her first, then I'll shoot it. But I'll kind of like holding it.
She's running back. It like was going out, and now it's like turning back in, like it's coming right at her. So it's getting close to her. She will just make it in potentially without a hitting her, but it's hard to tell. It's very tight timing on this, as you kind of have to run back with her too, as you're splitting the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll shoot it.
Okay. Is that a save or is it a
con save? It's a con save.
Okay. That will be a 15.
16.
All right.
So it takes 4 points of cold damage, has disadvantage on the next attack.
All right. So you hit it. It just recoils it back a little bit, and prevents it from getting to her as you guys run into the mountain, which you now know is an illusion. As you are in this, though, you feel kind of this weird buzzing in the area that you're in, as this thing like now comes up and just like you can look out and you see the park, you don't see the hill anymore, and this creature comes like flying at the hill and just like hits it and bounces off something, some sort of energy that is there.
So we're like in the hill,
and you look around you. You look back, like around you, and you are looking at a giant elephant in like an entryway, and this other fenced-in thing. And there's like another tall animal, giraffe, and there's a lion that's on a post, like all in front of this thing. And you see these fences, and inside, it looks like there are sort of little exhibits and things like banners with animals on them. And I mean, real life people, it looks like a zoo. Imagine the entrance to like a zoo that you're at right now.
What is this demon magic?
But you're just looking around at this thing like, what in the world? And you can hear like some animal sounds inside the walls of this.
Actual animal sounds?
Yeah.
Okay, so here, can I just say something? I didn't say this to you, Mark, because I didn't want to say anything. But literally like a month ago, I was like, my life will be made if Boyd actually has a zoo. Like, if he like legitimately has a zoo, that is going to be the best thing ever. So when you mentioned the elephant on the map, I'm like, it's the zoo!
Yeah.
I've never seen Rachel that excited.
You mentioned that to me a while back, and I was like,
oh, I did?
Do you know? Yeah, you said that to me a while back. I'm like, little do you know.
I thought I was being secretive. I guess I forgot that I already told you.
I tell everyone everything.
I do.
No, me too. I'm like, this is a big secret. And like, you told me like a month ago. I was like, oh.
And as you kind of like look at the entrance, you spot Boyd. Just kind of standing there at the entrance. Welcome. Good to see you. You found me. Good work.
What is this place?
This is my collection of animals. Welcome.
Are they really here? Are they really here?
Yes.
What? That's
thought they were all dead.
Nope. I brought my own.
Like slowly walking over to kind of be near the other two, just in case he tries something.
You brought your own from where?
Different places to get him here.
Oh my gosh. Wait, can
Do you
we
mean
see
different
them?
places here, like there's other cities, or do you mean those orange portal things?
Orange portal things. My favorite color is orange, after all.
Right.
It is. Oh yeah.
Come
You
on
can
in.
make it
I'll
any
show
color
you.
you want. Oh really?
Does
We
the
don't have
zoo-
to fight right away because we didn't really want to
Do you
fight
want to
right
fight
away.
right away?
No.
Oh, we're good.
Tomorrow then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Wait, does the zoo look like a gross, like run-down zoo, or is it like actually looks pretty nice? Like,
Yeah, that's actually a good
Sure,
question.
give me an investigation roll as you begin to look around.
Me. Can I as well?
You each control one. Yeah, go for it.
Renan's
Or
gonna
no.
look less for like that amazement of the stuff, but more out of like threats that he could be having around us or things to be aware of.
Sure.
Still investigation or perception for him?
You can give me perception roll either. Either one works.
I can't do math, but it's actually 11. I'm sorry.
I got 12.
11,
Yeah.
12. Okay.
7.
So, I mean, it looks like it's well kept. It looks like a nice place. And as he kind of leads you in the front entryway, you go through these gates that are there and into the actual main section of this place. And kind of like begins to point off, and over there, I keep the bears. And he kind of like walks you over, and then you see these bear pits where there's some bears that are like just chilling out in these exhibits. And
They look healthy and stuff. Like, do they
oh
seem
yeah,
fine?
they all seem fine.
This is like a Tiger King
Whoa.
situation. This is
Get
New
them
York
zoo,
Zoo.
like- oh god.
all right.
Yes, and over there I have some fish, and over there
Did you
are the
name
more
all of these?
reptiles, and there's some lions, and
Did you name them?
Oh my.
I mean I don't name all the animals, no.
Oh, why
But
not?
I mean, they're more just fun animals to have around. I don't name everything.
Oh.
What do you feed them? What do you feed them?
Oh, whatever they eat. Some eat plants, some eat other animals.
How do you just teleport everything here?
Well, initially I had to, yes.
Wow.
I mean, with his magic, I don't. Logistics wasn't on the first thing on my mind, but
But
pretty cool.
This
we
is
can
so cool.
go around. We can share a meal together if you'd like, and you can find a place to sleep for the evening. And tomorrow we can fight. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Yeah.
Never
I
had
ask you a
someone
question?
fight us in like that before.
What is your question?
Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not meaning to be rude. I really am not. You're not gonna like poison us or something, right?
That wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
No, I said it wouldn't be an easy. I mean, yeah. It didn't seem your style, but I don't know. I'm just paranoid.
No,
Can
we do not have to fight unless you go to over that location. You see that bridge over there? Don't go there.
A bridge.
we see across the bridge at all or no?
You like look through and there's some water with a little bridge over top of it. It's kind of like this big sort of circular shaped bridge. It's not like a straight cross bridge. It kind of like looks like a circle. But yeah, we don't have to fight as long as you don't go near that. You go near that tonight, we fight.
I insight him in terms of the poison thing. I just want to make
Go
sure.
for it.
21.
He seems like he's just wants to have a meal with you.
Okay. At this point, we're already.
That's what I was gonna say. He brought us all here. Why go against us then?
Yeah.
What wait, so you said it's a bridge with like there water? Is that what you said, or
Yep,
is there? It's
there's
just like...
water underneath it. It's a bridge.
Is that where all your secrets are?
That could be the place where we fight tomorrow. How about that?
Okay.
Just don't go there.
Why does that
now.
thing have such a long neck? Lorenan's already like distracted by some of the exhibits.
Oh yes, come along. I'll show you
Yes.
everything.
Oh my gosh. I want to see. Can I name some of them, Mr. Boyd?
You certainly may.
Yes.
But yeah, he begins to take you around. You see like a bunch of aquarium, like big aquariums with fish swimming through them, and yes, I do need to feed some of the animals these fish. It happens. It's not bad. It's just how life works. But continues to walk through all these different places to like a reptile house and other small little mammals that are located there. And
so how many of these animals have we never seen before? That's my question.
I like all of them.
I mean, in real life scene, probably a lot of these you've never seen, but there's pictures and books that you maybe have seen throughout time. There's depictions of them that wouldn't be too difficult to find in the world.
They're not super exotic. They're somewhat part of our potential learning, or
yeah, they're just more like beasts, creatures. They're not anything magical seeming or anything. They all just look like regular beast animals.
Oh yeah, I think the more we see, the more Karis is like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool!" And like she's like super pumped about all, especially the weird ones that like.
Yeah, and continues on path. Like there's like these animals with 2 humps on their back that are pretty big, and there's the ones with a long neck that you recognize from playing with the toys, Karis. And, there's.
Mr. Boyd, I have another question.
Yeah.
If we're supposed to kill you, what's gonna happen to all your animals?
I was wondering that too. They're real cool.
I want them to die. They're probably the last left. What's gonna happen to them?
Well, you can take care of them if you want.
I don't know how. I don't know what to feed them. I don't know anything.
Raya leaves her life of an adventure and becomes a zookeeper.
A zookeeper. Oddly fitting, but also
in the city, surrounded by demons, away from everybody else.
Just like a recluse in my zoo.
Well, I guess then we can set them free.
They're just gonna get eaten by demons immediately?
Some wait.
This is very sad. I feel like this is the last of.
Would you be willing to teleport them to the woods outside of our city?
It doesn't work like that.
It's worth a try.
Oh, you can't do that.
It would take a lot of time to do that.
Oh, okay. Does if you die though, will the hill thing go away?
Eventually.
Eventually. So why'd you do? Did you just do this because you were bored, or do you like them?
Oh, I love animals. They're great. Look at them all. Aren't they so fun?
They are fun. Yeah, I like them.
Yes, and I care for them here. And
what made you like them? Do you have a reason? Something happened before? Someone that taught you to like animals?
No, they're just quite fun. Do you not like animals?
Not this much.
Oh.
But I mean, I like them. Okay. Not enough to gather them to make a thing out of them. I mean, I think it's cool, but I mean, granted, she collects shells and I go fishing.
Shells, Mr. Boyd.
Well, I collect animals. But anyways, down here, and he kind of continues down. There's like a big cats area, so like tigers and lions that are in different fields, and circles around a little more, and you see these big like cages with birds in them, like all these different colors chirping, and it's just a good time. See some more monkeys. Brings you around to around to the bears, and just you guys are getting nearer to the bridge, but he's just like keeping you on the path away from it, and circling around a little more. So, dinner?
Sure.
I guess so.
Do you live here all the time, Mr. Boyd?
Not all the time, but this is the place where I reside.
Oh, okay. Do you ever have friends over?
I am right now.
Oh, yeah, true. Just do not many people see all the animals?
No. It's quite rare. Quite rare.
Do people ever like actual people ever wander in here, or is it like Are they all dead by now?
Wander in here? No. You're not allowed to wander in here without my permission.
Oh, that's why we could do it.
Let's
And the
figure why
other
your
thing
stone
couldn't.
didn't hit, right?
Oh.
So that's what keeps out those beasts out there as well.
I was gonna knock. I was like gonna knock on the hill like it was the door, because the compass was pointing to you. I think.
Yeah.
Well, if
Yeah,
we,
I wanna take out my compass.
didn't make a deal, you wouldn't be getting in here.
Oh.
Anyways, you pull out your compass to look at it.
Would the compass still point to you if we hadn't made a deal?
Anyways,
What?
anyways,
Is it pointed to him though? Like,
it's
is it
not pointing to
wavering at all?
him. It's pointing towards the bridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause I don't think it's his real form. He's not even here actually, probably.
Or it's to the rune.
That could be too.
Oh wow! Everyone says this is useless, but now I don't think it is.
I think you're onto something, Karis.
Anyways,
liked it.
dinner time.
Okay.
Okay.
And during dinner, we're gonna limit the questions, just so you know.
Oh.
We're gonna
Just a few.
limit the
Just a few.
questions.
Sound good?
Okay.
Oh, we don't want to get to know each other?
Oh, you can ask me all the questions you want. And he continues to walk forward.
What?
And you go into more of a structured building here. It's well kept. Again, everything is very clean. It's pretty nice here for the most part. I mean, there's a little bits of debris in the corners, some things that have gone through like the wear of time, but he leads you into sort of a larger building that's off to the side, and it looks maybe like a meeting hall that was here. And he brings you in, and as you walk in, a short time after that, a very old and ragged looking man emerges from one of the rooms off to the side. Let me move this guy over to this side of me.
What's happening to me?
As you see, an elderly man with a big old gray beard, long kind of shaggy hair, just kind of look at you as you enter in. Curtis, meet my friends.
Oh my god!
You guys
Wait, he was right then. We never would have found him because we couldn't get in. So he was right. There was no way we were gonna find him.
So Curtis
do you bring him?
looks very kind of suspiciously at you all, kind of eyeing you and looking you up and down, and just kind of looks back. Bobby, who are these people? And he just looks.
Bobby.
Call me Boyd for now. It's easier for them.
Of course.
He looks at Boyd/Bobby. And, okay. And Boyd says, so for now, until they complete what they're supposed to, we're going to limit the questions. But just want you to know that I'm not lying to you.
You can't tell us anything about why he's here, can you?
Again, limiting the questions until after you're done.
Can I ask how are you, Mr. Curtis?
And
Is that okay to ask that?
Boyd will nod, and Curtis will look to you all. I'm fine, but are you all from the city? And Boyd's like, tomorrow we'll get into more. We should eat dinner tonight and rest up. These three are weary from travel, and we will discuss more.
Can I insight him? Does this feel like kind of everything else where he's just like, I can't talk about this? Or does this feel like there's something more that he's trying to keep from us?
Sure, insight roll.
I would like to insight Curtis.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah.
Nat 20! 26.
Nice. 22.
21.
All right. So, from
I
all
made a
of you,
rider roll? What?
you begin to kind of look at Boyd and Curtis. From Curtis, again, he looks really suspicious of you. Kind of really looking you up and down and trying to figure you out. You get a sense that he is... Yeah, there's a reason he's suspicious. He's really trying to figure out his question about if you're from the city, that kind of thing. He's definitely looking very curiously at all of you. Boyd looks...
Was it clear that he meant Beacon or Maple or whatever, or is he talking about this city? Was it clear what he meant?
I mean, not with what he said that way, but...
Okay. I'm just kind of curious.
But with Boyd, I mean, he clearly looks like he's trying to shut down some conversations for some reason or another. Seemingly a lot of it because of the deal you guys struck, and it seems like this is a reward for after things are done versus right now. But Boyd says, well, we'll eat, rest up, and tomorrow we have a big day. Quite excited.
You're excited. You're not nervous.
Why would I be nervous? You three are capable, right? You can accomplish what you've come for.
I don't think so.
What if you win? You're not going to get what you want then, right?
That's correct. I will be saddened then.
Fair.
Right.
But I believe in you three.
What is Curtis doing as we're talking about this? Does he seem like...
I mean, he's looking like between all of you, again, very confused looking, very suspicious looking, but Boyd turns to Curtis, did you prepare the meal? And he nods and goes back to the other room, and in there, if you follow, there's like a spread of food laid out, and Curtis says, as you can see, we need 3 more place settings. So Curtis will go and gather them and put them out. And
as Curtis is putting it out, Renan just kind of like, it's quiet and casual, but he's kind of looking over at Ryan Karras and be like, Brother Hibbert would never believe us if we told him about this. And then kind of gauging Curtis's reaction.
Sure, give me an insight roll.
As well, actually, because I'll look over moves. Okay.
Awesome rolls. Now I show up 22 again.
Okay. Yeah, he's looks over like there's recognition in that name.
Any sort of animosity or like, ugh, I don't like that name.
His demeanor doesn't really change much, but it looks like there's some recognition for that name.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
But
trying to make sure it was him.
Boyd brings out some plates of some chopped up fruits and vegetables and some meats, and there's actually like a fish prepared as well, and brings them out for all of you and says, please sit down, let's eat together.
One day I wish I had detect poisons.
So Curtis will sit down, Boyd will sit down at the other end of the table. There's like stuff on the edge, like it's more of a circular table, but you guys can find a place to sit and begin to eat if you'd like. Curtis grabs some food and starts to put them on his plate.
I'll start eating first, I guess.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now you can eat the delicious food that can be prepared for you. Curtis is quite a good cook.
Like, as she's about to eat, I'm going to cast my Channel Divinity, but then also eat.
Okay.
Just because it gives us advantage on saves in case there's anything foul going on.
Sure.
Try to catch it before anything happens.
Sounds good.
Do I feel any weird thing or no?
You can give me a wisdom check.
Oh, didn't roll well. 1 second, let me see. 6. Measly 6.
I mean, you take some of the food and eat it, and I mean, it tastes really good, and you're just kind of lost in the flavor. Don't taste anything weird.
Yeah, I would eat it.
Okay. Yeah, tastes pretty good. It's nice. Some warm food, which is nice to have too. It's got.
Do we feel like we got a hero's feast or anything?
No, you do not. But
We're the chat.
you do feel like it's pretty tasty though. Do you all eat then? Renan, you too?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Curtis is eating, and Boyd kind of eats some of the food as well, just picking at it and watching you all. Big smile on his face. This is just wonderful, you know? To have all three of you here brings joy to my heart.
Oh, yeah?
Of course.
Is it because you don't get very many people to come hang out?
I mean, I have to go out to see people usually. But Curtis here is wonderful company as well. And Curtis just kind of looks up. Yeah. And continues eating.
So weird.
So interesting.
Does he seem like with it, I guess?
Yeah, he seems fully there. But he's just quiet right now. Quiet and suspicious.
Okay.
I think it's admirable how many people you've kept safe over this time. Animals included, Boyd. Maybe we, misunderstood the original intentions.
I've been saying that the whole time, Renan.
You can understand our weariness.
Again, be careful in assumptions. Sometimes it can be completely wrong.
Oh, how can you know, though? You know what I mean? 'Cause everyone lies a lot.
Again, don't assume things from the start. Get to know them first.
Oh.
Just because somebody is one thing doesn't mean that's who they actually are.
What would you say that when you need to make quick judgments?
You better be right then.
Yeah. Mr. Boyd, the peoples, your friends in the mountains.
What about them?
If they leave, are they going to be okay? They were talking about, like, we didn't know if maybe it would be safer for them to go to the city. But I didn't know if there was a deal or something that made it so they needed to stay there.
I believe they could return with you if you so chose. I think they're doing quite well there as well, though.
Okay. Okay, so it might be okay then. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like they accidentally made a deal but they didn't know it. So then if we like took them, the little thingy would go off and then they die or something. Happen.
I wouldn't want any harm to fall on them.
Were you the boon guy?
I believe you're starting to see a trend.
Yeah, you got buh names.
But you can continue to call me Boyd.
Okay. Do you have a favorite name?
Boyd works.
Okay.
Will we find out tomorrow your favorite name?
Your real name?
Unlikely.
You have a secret name?
We're not going to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, because that'd be boring. Get it?
Yeah.
I'm really bad at jokes. I tried.
Tell you what, if I defeat all three of you, I'll use that next.
Boring? That'll be the name?
Interesting.
In memory of you three.
Wow, thanks, Mr.
So sweet of
Curtis
you.
like lets out a little bit of a grunt, like a laugh almost. Just a quiet little grunt laugh.
Can we ask how long you've had Curtis here? You guys have been friends?
Well, Curtis, you left, what, 2 years ago now? And just kind of looks up at Boyd and... yeah. And he's been here. But
does that match
beyond
with our
that,
timeline too?
Yeah, that matches your timeline. Beyond that, we're not going to go into much detail about that. You could ask him tomorrow.
Sure.
But I've taken good care of Curtis, and Curtis has taken good care of this place and the animals, so he is a good friend.
Wait, so he knows the drill, right? What's gonna happen tomorrow? It's not like we're gonna, you know, we're not just gonna slaughter. You know what I mean? We're not doing anything that you're not asking us to do, right?
What do you mean? I'm not asking you to kill Curtis. Of course not. No.
No. That's not what I meant. No, I meant is Curtis gonna think that we just came into your house and just murdered you? I just want to make sure he knows that you're asking us to do this. It's not like we're just coming in and killing you for fun, you know.
Curtis, they're here to kill me. And Curtis kind of looks, again, looking like very suspicious and confused, but okay.
I just want to make sure he knew, so he doesn't think we're you know, if you guys are friends, I'd be surprised if I invited people in, you know, my friend's house and then.
No, I will be saying my goodbyes to Curtis tonight. And
I mean, we came to the city to look for you. We don't want to harm you, and if you joined into the battle, that wouldn't be good.
Curtis,
that's all.
You don't need to get involved, right? Just, no. Yeah, Curtis will stay out of it.
You're eating the beast field going on right now. I'm just saying.
It'll just be the four of us.
Okay.
None of your animal friends?
No. Why would you want to kill my animals?
I don't.
Exactly. Why would I do that?
I'm just curious.
Renan, just shaking his head at you.
What's it gonna look like?
No, it'll be the four of us.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to have to like kill a giraffe or anything.
Yes, please don't.
Or a giraffe. I don't know. That's what the sign said. I don't know.
Giraffe. That's how you say it.
Yes, please do not kill my animals.
Giraffe.
But if I'm gone, Curtis can stay here and take care of them as well for at least a little bit. Release them. Then you can do as you see fit.
Okay.
But yes, we'll finish up our meal here, and we can find you a place to rest for the evening if you'd like.
Yeah. Sure.
Hospitality.
Yeah. Is there anything you want, like, to tell us, or like, you want us to tell other people, or like, do you want to say your favorite food, or have other things you want to say? You can tell she's feeling more and more bad that they're gonna kill him. So
you three could be responsible for writing my memoirs or something, right? Yes.
How old are you, if I can ask that?
Me? I'm quite old.
So
like 30?
Sick of living? I glare at Karis.
Burn.
I heard that.
Yeah, I know.
I felt that.
What a sick burn.
What? You're what, like 21 or something, Raya?
I'm 30, Karis.
Oh.
No, I don't. If he's very old, I don't think. If he knows a bunch of secrets of the world before, I don't think he's 30. Are you just kind of sick of? It's okay. Are you just kind of sick of living, or kind of done with it?
Maybe he's ready to start living.
No, I'm ready for you to kill me tomorrow. I feel like I've been very clear about that, Renan. I want you to kill me.
Figuratively, okay. Alright, that's fair.
I guess if I were potentially thousands of years old, maybe I'd be just done too. I don't know.
Thousands of years old.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how long you guys live. Hundreds.
If I guessed a number, Mr. Boyd, could you like throw something to show that's yes?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
It's fun to be a little mysterious too.
That's That's true.
Yeah.
Should I not tell people things about myself now? Do you think that will make people want to like me more?
Oh, yes, you should start doing some really crazy things too, and give no reason behind why you do them. It'd be hilarious.
Like what? Like what?
Okay.
Like what?
Brandon's just like, you don't need to teach her bad habits.
Wait, for real, what?
You could get an eye patch and just switch which eye you cover up each day, and everyone's like, "Why is it on the other eye today?" And just never explain it. That would be hilarious.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that.
You should.
Actually, it's pretty funny. Okay. All right.
Brennan's just getting like Sean Stoke vibes. Like anytime she just gets like starry-eyed over someone, it's like, nope, there we go.
Yeah. Now anything they say, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yep.
Wait, is that why you did the animal thing? When you played with them, or do you actually like playing with the animals?
Oh, I mean, I enjoy them, but you did read into that signal apparently. Good work.
Oh yeah. It was like a hint.
Thanks for leaving the map behind too. Appreciate it.
Like I helped you or something? That's crazy. Why would I give any assistance to you?
Yeah, that's so true. We definitely did this all.
Happened to happen that way. We got lucky. Would we have seen this hill from like a little tall building?
You would see the hill, yes.
But again, wouldn't have been able to come in, huh?
That is correct.
I don't know if you can answer as Mr. Boyd, but all the demons around here, are they like your friends? Like if you talk to them, would they be like, "Hey, Boyd," or do you not like them? Like they're annoying.
You ask so many questions.
Sorry.
There's a reason I keep them out. I'll say that.
Okay. Annoying? They'd eat your animals.
They would. It'd be horrible.
That would be horrible. Okay.
And they like talk and stuff like normal, or is it just only if you speak the language?
Depends on who you speak to.
Interesting. Yeah, didn't you say you talked to that one and it was like just like, "I'm gonna kill you"? That's all it said to you.
So
Yeah, I did.
You didn't bring these demons here, did you?
Anyways.
We just don't know nothing, Mr. Boyd. So sometimes you answer the questions and sometimes you don't. So, you know, it's
We're
kind
coming
of like it's a guessing game.
You're really our only source of information for most things too, so.
I do try to be as honest as I can with you three.
I've noticed.
We're still gonna have to get out of the city from these demons tomorrow if we win?
Yes.
That's good to know.
But, I mean, like I said, the hill will remain here for a short amount of time.
What does short amount of time mean?
I imagine it would
Days,
dissipate
hours.
in a couple days.
Oh. Okay. That's a long time. That's longer than I thought. I didn't know if short time meant like you blink and then it's gone.
No. The vision of the hill will be here for a little bit, but it will eventually fade. And then you would be at great risk for yourself because everything here will be seen from the outside.
Yeah. Okay. Weird.
Brendan, you look like you're pondering something. Please, do tell.
Maybe later.
I see.
Just something on my mind.
Wonderful. I love it when you think, come up with great ideas.
Looking at the other two and then just they're weird looks because he's done weird stuff in the past. He'll take out his book and he'll open it to that rune and be like, "I'm guessing you can't tell us anything about this. You don't know anything."
I can't talk about that.
Yeah, I figured. Do you know why someone might not remember seeing this if they saw it?
I can't talk about that. He's getting a little more serious as you have brought this up.
If someone made a deal with you, could you?
I can't talk about that.
Don't mean to bring the mood down. I'm sorry. It's a fun dinner.
Celebration of the life of either me or you.
Yep.
Cheers.
He lifts his glass.
Oh,
Takes a
cheers.
drink.
Here, like,
Clink.
Karis, clink. There you go.
Clink, 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 clink,
Oh,
clink.
look, clink.
Does Brother Curtis clink with us?
Brother Curtis doesn't. He's not involved in this whole thing. But Boyd definitely will go around and clink glasses with all of you. So tomorrow, and the excitement that will follow from that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right.
Well,
So you promise you really, really, really want this? Because I'm gonna feel so bad, Mr. Boyd. I think you're real cool. I wish we could hang out like every day.
our time together has been wonderful, and I will truly value it. But I am rooting for you tomorrow to accomplish what you've come for. And please don't hold back. Do what you must.
We won't.
I know you won't, Renan.
Are you gonna hold back or no?
No, I will not be holding back.
Why I won't be?
You got any tips?
I can't talk about that.
Okay, I did figured it was worth a try though.
So this help then with our friend? Is it gonna be something you give us before you die, or something that happens after?
It would be after completion of the deal. You can leave with Curtis, or do it as you see fit with him, and receive your reward.
Okay. Hey, can I ask you, how did you know that I was missing him?
I have connections and ways of doing things. I get around.
So
a
it
lot
wasn't
too.
like. So it's like you heard I missed him somewhere else.
I have connections and ways of hearing
Wait.
things.
Okay, I thought you looked into my mind and.
I mean,
yeah,
I
that-
could do that, but I prefer to not do that.
You can do that?
Of course.
What? Wait, can you do it right now?
I don't want to.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know. I wanted to test it.
Sorry, I know we're limiting questions, but what am I supposed to do with my sister? Because like that kind of is.
Oh
I know
yes.
Yeah, that was a big
She
thing.
is quite angry.
Oh yeah.
She tried to kill me quite a few times, so.
She is quite angry with you.
Yeah, I know.
That will probably be a thorn in your side for some time.
Yeah, I figured. Any tips or anything that you can help me with?
As I said, she is quite angry with you. So
You know why she's angry with her?
I was informed of the reason why, yes. But
Can you
I
tell
can't
me?
really talk about that.
Okay.
But
No.
potentially you'll have another encounter with her and be able to resolve that.
No,
Do you
I-
think
All of
if Raya tries to talk to her, she'll listen? Or is she too mad?
You may need to force her to listen.
Yeah, I figured.
Kidnap her! That's what I was saying this whole time.
Well. Maybe.
Do all of your previous deals stay up?
Deals that are struck are there.
Oh.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
You always seem so thoughtful, Renan. I love it. I like the.
I mean, it can.
It's really making me like you more.
I've made my own deal and my own promises that I intend to keep.
Good.
And it's honestly me trying to understand you and hope that together, we can find a way to help each other. Even though I know right now we are, in the long term as well, there could be things that we all want. And a lot of people have shown me that working together is always better than fighting. So I hope this will be a start of a good friendship.
One of your side's gonna be dead tomorrow, though. That's
he just kind of like points to Raya. Yeah. I mean, we can enjoy tonight.
I think you have more tricks up your sleeve. But we'll see.
Well, I should get some rest, and as should you three. Do you agree? A good evening. Do you want to help feed the animals before bed?
Yes. Do I get to pet them?
The nice ones, yes.
Nice ones. Okay. You have to tell me which one's the nice ones and which one's the main ones.
Sure. Let's. Curtis, you can have the night off. I'll feed the animals tonight. Just kind of. Great. And we'll get up from the table and start grabbing plates to take away to go wash them.
Thank you, Mr. Curtis.
Yeah, thanks. It was real good.
But yeah, Boyd will rise and follow me. You can help feed the animals.
Running
Not.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll come with
Not
you.
leaving me alone. Yeah.
What other advice is Boyd gonna give her that she just absorbs? We have
Yeah, like,
Yeah, there's a little damage control going on. This trickster god of like, no, you're not turning Karis into Jester. This is not happening.
So you guys begin to walk through the various exhibits of animals. And, I mean, for some of the bears, they throw some fish in there for them. Some of the sea life, there's smaller fish that you're going to give them, and other pieces, like little grains of stuff to feed them. Just make your way through, and takes you to like a snake pit or a snake exhibit where there's a bunch of snakes that you can hold, and offers for you to hold them.
Yes, I definitely would. I would have around my neck, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, he'll help with this too. So if you'd like to engage with the animals in any way, you can give me animal handling checks with advantage because Boyd is helping.
Yes.
Okay, I will too. With advantage?
Yes.
Oh man.
Good thing I rolled a 1 at first.
I only got a 9 total.
All right.
13.
13.
17 down to a 16 because Renan gets real nervous around
All right.
animals. That -1. But he likes the fishies.
Yeah.
And if there's penguins.
Yeah, there's
Is there penguins?
there's little penguins that are running
Oh
around.
my god.
He's obsessed with the penguins.
There's lots of little things that you guys can explore. Raya, the animals might be able to sense like your tenseness right now though, and don't seem to respond super well to you. But
Okay.
Karis, you get like the snake that just kind of like he puts on your shoulders and just kind of like starts to wrap around your arm and your hands a little bit. And...
Oh my gosh.
I feel like it's gonna be art of this for sure coming.
Did you sense it from me?
Oh, 100%. It's gonna be a delusion.
I'm literally thinking I need to draw this later. This is the funnest thing ever.
Boyd will say, "Oh, that one seems to like you. You could name it and even take it home with you if you so choose."
I want to take it home with me.
I mean, after tomorrow,
Will it stay
you are
on
more
me?
than welcome to take any animal home with you.
Will it stay on me?
You may want to have something to hold it in because it won't just
Oh,
stay
what
put
do I
all
do
the
if
time.
I hold it in? What can you tell me what I should hold it in? And also, what does it eat?
You'll want it to find maybe a tank to hold it in, a glass tank, and keep it somewhere that's typically warm. But you can feed it some
Things not going in my apartment.
some mice
Absolutely
or
not.
other things like that. Small little animals.
My dad would love it.
Good. Iron Fist getting a perfect place for it.
Perfect.
Carter would think this
So
is so cool too. Wait, so would it? Can I put it in like in my little in a bag and its head would come out when we're traveling?
Potentially. You want to make sure you keep it safe though. It might,
Yeah.
Some of the things that you have encountered may kill it.
Okay.
I don't think this is going to be one of those creatures that's just going to hang around your neck and survive the most ridiculous circumstances. So,
yeah, it'd be crazy.
Okay. If you have something that I can put it in to travel, can you tell me?
I can give you a box to travel in for the time being.
Yeah.
All right, we can do that.
Yes. I need to figure out.
He'll show you where he has like a big old tank full of mice too, and it's like, here you can feed one.
Wait to do stealth checks with carrying a box all the way back. This is gonna be great.
How big is the box?
It's not that big. It's, I mean,
I can see that's a snake box.
Little containment for the snake, but but yeah, you're able to go around feeding the animals, petting some of them, and just it's a pretty weird but relaxing kind of evening. As the person you're planning on killing tomorrow is currently just like treating you like this is his home, that he's showing you around and helping you feed all his pets, and it's quite strange. There's definitely weird tension in the air as you do this. But he says, well, animals are fed. Shall we retire to our quarters for the evening?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. I'll show you. It'll lead you over kind of back towards the entry where you were eating. And he takes you in, and he says, first, before you go, he points over to like a side area. Anything you want in there, feel free to take it. Anything there. It's what they used to call a gift shop. There's lots of little things that can remember your trip being here, and you can grab whatever you want from there. Little animal figurines, posters. There's lots of things. Pins you can pin on yourself. I mean, lots of choices in there.
Like huge bags full of zoo.
Yeah, Kirsten's gonna empty that thing.
So you're welcome to help yourself to any trinkets you want to take back with you.
Whoa! I want to bring stuff for all my friends.
Very kind of you. Very thoughtful.
Yes.
But over here, you'll be sleeping. Over here, and don't worry, I won't attack you during the night. Just again, don't go to the bridge.
Okay. Oh, will we wake up and then we just go to the bridge, or are we going to like hang out and then go to the bridge?
I mean, we can eat breakfast together if you'd like, and then go to the bridge.
Okay.
Geeks and boss battle.
I don't know.
Does that sound agreeable to you, or would you rather just first thing in the morning?
Well, breakfast is very important.
Yeah, start a good day with breakfast. Exactly.
Yeah.
Why does that make me more nervous? Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful. Well, breakfast in the morning, share a meal together, and then we'll go to battle.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I look forward to it. Well, I'll leave you three. Enjoy your evening. Rest up.
Do you sleep, Mr. Boyd?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay.
It's downtime for me. It's not actually sleep like you do.
Oh. Okay. Just wondering. Well, have a good hanging out.
Oh, I will. I'll be preparing for tomorrow.
Okay.
And he disappears from sight and is gone.
Do we think he's like a sea creature or something? Is he in the water, do you think?
What?
What?
I thought it was just a pool, right? It's just like a pool of water, right?
Like a river, I think?
Underneath
There's like monsters and stuff.
Underneath the bridge you're talking about?
I thought it was just a pool of, just like the bridge was just to a pool of water and that was all. Or is it
There's a bridge that's over top of like a little
stream?
lake or stream type thing that's there.
Okay. Because they said there was the water demons. I'm like, is he like a water demon or something?
Oh yeah, from the monsters in the ocean.
Yeah, there's like, I'm like, I see it.
I was expecting it just to be another illusion.
Out of the blue, like,
yeah.
Is he a water
monster?
monster? Like, what?
Water? Well, because he's like, because if he's in the water, I'm like, is he like a... Like, what if we have to do this battle if you like swim down to like do I don't know.
But
Kelly's making video game logistics.
I am. I'm like, what are we gonna do?
We'll go get a penguin. We'll get them to help us go down there.
You guys like my snake?
Yeah. Well, are we gonna be able to take care of it on the road?
I'm gonna try.
Are you gonna carry that and all those bags of gift shop items?
I haven't picked anything out yet. I haven't gone inside to look yet, unless we did. But
no, it's just
No,
sitting
I-
over there. You could go over the. It's
I
like
need to pick
right off
some
this
stuff
room.
though.
Can we look in the gift shop to see if we see anything like useful?
Yes. I want to see what's in the gift shop.
Yeah, you could definitely go in the gift shop and explore.
Let's do it.
The snake.
I have to pick things out for everybody I love.
Sure. Sure. Give me investigation rolls as you begin to look around.
Oh my god.
No, why do I roll so bad?
11.
11.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Oh, 11.
Natural 20.
Nice.
So again, Brendan's gonna be going around and like seeing that Karis would like go past something that she would really like, and then I'll like move it out into her view. I'll be like, and then find something next to her, be like, oh look, it's a map, and then hopefully that she
Like, that's
noticed.
boring,
Yeah.
Ren. And then I go straight for the
Sure,
thing.
sure.
So it's this constant, just like.
So you all start to kind of go up and down the aisles and looking. And, I mean, there's a whole display of lined up little animal figurines of different things like lions and elephants and giraffes and all these other things just lined up as you go. There's like stuffed monkeys that you can like Velcro their hands together and hang them off of things. And like long snakes that have like a coil effect in them. So they kind of like coil up and have like a springy effect to them.
That's cool.
There's a whole section that has a bunch of pins that are in a language that you don't understand, but some have pictures of animals on them, and that's fun. There's a point where there's like a bunch of these like flipping through things that have posters all in them too that have different displays, and there's kind of a reference to like a container down below where there's rolled up versions of these posters that you could grab, and you keep moving your way through, and you eventually find Brennan, you actually find this. You find a really nice kind of like ceramics area where there's a lion that's like majestically perched on a rock and just like has its mouth open like it's roaring really loudly, and it looks really nice and fancy.
Put that out and then like find like something really lame like a seal next to it, or I don't know, seals are cool too, but like something next to it that's not as cool. I know, I'm sorry, and then it'd just be like, oh look at this, Karis, and then kind of like nudge the lion.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh! And then, like, looking at
Yeah, I didn't see that.
But yeah, it's a really nice looking lion figurine. That's, I mean,
this is so cool.
it's heavy. It's hefty for sure.
I don't think we could take this with us, but I want it.
But there's little coins that look like they have like one side that's an animal on it and the other side has words again they don't understand. And
do we recognize anything that says Hillcrest on it?
Did we see any like maps or
We
anything?
kind of
like...
recognize it.
Yeah.
Ryden wants to go back with something that proves that we were here, like the name of the city.
Yeah, you look around and like a lot of the coins on the back of them have a word that you kind of think is Hillcrest from the map that you have, and potentially it's related, like it's on there on the back of these coins.
Yeah. Grab a little handful of coins.
Okay.
I think that's what Ryden would grab.
Sure.
Is there like hoodies or t-shirts or anything?
Yeah, you do find some shirts and some hoodies that are there of different animals again on those.
These don't even have any holes in them like I usually get my clothes in the garbage.
Yeah, I will take like a hoodie and a shirt. Just 'cause I'm like, these are pretty nice.
Yeah, there's like sweatpants and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're just in like tourist gear and we're like.
Well, replace the beanie that he's wearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a.
There's some hats there.
Okay. That's so fun.
Go ahead, write down what you want to take from all this
I'm
stuff.
writing down what I'm taking for each person.
Do it.
I love this.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I want to be looking. Is there anything I feel like Mr. Shaw would like? That's the one person I'm like, I don't know if he'd like any of this stuff. Is there anything that like stands out to me that I'm like, he would think this is cool? Like a book or something?
There's books in there.
He likes books.
There are some books. It looks like they're there. Some of the posters look kind of like reference-y too, but
like another map or poster or something. Yeah.
I'll take I'll take things that are light, but I want to take like as much, because honestly at this point I'm thinking about preserving like information too, where I'm like, hey, this, who knows what, you know, stuff is out there. So I'll take some maps and posters and things like that.
Okay. Go ahead. Grab
okay,
all
and then also, is there anything I see that my dad might like? That's my last person.
I mean, a nice hoodie is always good to have, right?
Okay. We got a lot of clothing items. So here's what I pick up then.
Are there two like little plastic like the fighter toys?
With your natural 20, there's like this toy that's sort of like that, but it's like two rhinoceroses that would like butt into each other.
That's fair. If they're not boxes, it wouldn't be as cool. But yeah, that's still cool.
Cool. Okay. So this is what I'm taking, and I don't think it'll take up too much room. I think I can fit it in my bag for the most part. Okay. So I'm getting, I don't know if there's like a poster of like this crazy animal, like a really crazy, like powerful animal that looks like someone would like get punched in the face by it or like attacked. But I want to get that for Carter.
Okay.
So he gets
like a ferocious tiger type thing or something.
Yeah,
go for it.
So I get that for Carter. I am looking, and like the little springy snake and like a couple action figures I get for the kids at the Iron Fist. Like, oh, these are cool, and I like them. And then for hoodies, I get a hoodie for myself that is like extra large, way too big, and it is like, I'm just in awe that it's so new and probably still really fuzzy because it hasn't been like touched, you know.
Oh yeah, they're really nice.
So this is the best thing ever, and she probably gets like a couple more of the stuff she likes, but then she also gets one for Rodden as well.
Okay.
And one like she feels like he'd like the color of, and then she gets a book that she thinks that Mr. Shaw would like if she likes the pictures.
Okay.
And if she finds a cool hat, she's gonna get it for her dad.
Sweet. Sounds good.
And actually, I'll do a book for Hibbert too.
Okay.
Shot glass for Brother Hibbert.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to share before bed?
No, I think that's good.
All right. So you all grab your stuff, put it in your backpacks, and go to the spot where he has set out for you to be able to sleep. And you can lay out some bedrolls and begin to settle down in this very strange evening that you just had. Knowing
There's in like all her new clothes that she just got, like there's like
I'm sleeping in my new hoodie. I'm like
sweatpants.
Yeah, it's really
like,
nice.
The hoodie.
It's interesting too. Like this building is sort of warm. Like you don't have any electricity here, but like for some reason it's kind of warm here. Like there is some sort of different thing happening here to keep it bearable in the cold weather. But
I don't like that.
You guys realize the person you're about to fight is just somewhere around here. You don't really know where. Just hanging around. There's some animal noises that you hear, but they eventually settle down as evening comes. And you're able to all rest. Anything you want to do this evening during your rest?
I mean, I think the only thing is so you said he's around? Is that what you said? I'm sorry, I missed it. I was looking at the chat for something, and
Boyd?
We don't know where
you don't know where he is, but you just know he's somewhere.
Oh, just in the bubble.
Like,
yeah,
okay.
He's just in this place somewhere. So.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I'll do divine sense just to make sure he's not like with us, like invisible.
Sure. You do a quick divine sense. Look around the room. You don't see anybody.
Is there particles or?
No particles here.
Really interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think just like as like she's just, I think there, even if there's like a blanket gift store, like she has that, even though she probably won't take it with her, but it's just like all the new stuff, and she's just like all in it, and she's like, you guys, I don't know if this was a good idea, but I had a lot of fun tonight.
I don't know if I categorize as fun, but it's definitely been very, very interesting. I'm genuinely concerned about what's going to happen to these animals once the demons can get in. I don't know. I'm scared.
Yeah. Well, maybe if they
Set
all
them
run
free,
in
at least to
different
get a chance.
directions, yeah, then they can at least get to a place where
That's true.
they'll be okay. But it is real sad. I like them.
We're going to die? What's going to happen? I don't know.
I don't know.
What if he's really, really powerful?
I don't think... I think we actually do have a chance here if he said it. I think he wants this, and he wouldn't throw us in here if we didn't even have a chance. I'm not saying this will be easy, but...
It's true. I do believe that. I do think he does think we're very... I think that's why he kept bothering us, because he knew we were probably the only people around the area that were capable. Or knew enough about everything.
Yeah. Oh, he was right, though. I don't think we would have ever found Boyd. I mean, Boyd, you know.
I mean, if he didn't want to see it in jail.
There's a lot of names.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think we had to... I think without this deal, we would have gone back empty-handed.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know if Curtis is going to help us. I mean...
I don't know if he's... It looks like he's here willingly, from what it seems like.
It's hard to know. He didn't look sad that we might try and kill Boyd, though, so it was confusing.
Yeah.
But at least,
I don't know.
mean, the point was to get some insight with Brother Hibbert and Wanda, so at the very least, if we can try and figure that out.
I'm gonna try and sleep, though, I feel like.
Yeah, I'll take the first watch. But...
Okay.
All right.
Glad you had fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad we at least got to see some things we probably will never ever see again.
I didn't know all those animals actually existed. That was so cool.
Yeah. It'd be so cool if one day we could, like, turn into one. Remember, like, that tracker that could turn into a bear or something?
My mom could turn into an animal.
Cool if we could turn into one of these.
I should bring another book with all the pictures of the animals. And then be like, turn in this, turn in this. You owe me, turn into all the animals.
Oh,
you just see like one book that like Reddit has. It's just like a picture book of all the animals. He's like, yeah, I've been thinking about that.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
He likes his books. Oh, actually, Mark, is there like notebooks that are just like you could write in?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah. He's gonna grab like one or two of them.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll take one too.
Sure.
With pens.
This is the best.
Hillcrest.
Oh yeah. There's pens and stuff
it's
too.
Like, I don't have to write in the margins anymore.
You could ask Mr. Shaw for a notebook. He gave me one of mine.
Yeah, I think I got one, but
so nice.
Yeah, I write a lot.
We have special Hillcrest notebooks.
Yeah.
We actually
special.
You know.
All right. So, you all bed down, get some sleep. Anything you want to do during your watches?
I'm gonna cast Aid at 2nd level, just in case anything happens, so everyone gets 5 hit points.
For the evening? Okay.
Before the long rest.
Sounds good. Anything else you guys want to do during your watches?
I'd probably just like... I would probably... Sorry, Ratsky's comment, why are we at the Salvation Army, I think. Because he was saying like...
Yeah, Karis would clear out the Salvation Army.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I think she'd just be looking through some of the books.
Cool.
And
flipping through them, looking at them. Lots of fun animals, yeah.
Yeah, but that's probably it.
There's like little maps too where it looks like it kind of highlights where they are, but I mean, it means nothing to you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ray.
I would say, I feel like I would just, I don't know if how good I am at this, but I feel like I would just kind of write down, or like if I with the new notebook, like just sketch some of the stuff I'm seeing, or like, I don't know, just to kind of like remember the place. I feel like, I don't know why. I feel like this is like it feels very special because I feel like this is kind of locked in time, and I feel like I wanted to like remember it.
Yeah, you actually can find like little pamphlets that have maps of the park as well.
Yeah.
So you can grab those.
I'll like put them in my notebook. And, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So sentimental.
Yeah.
It's more, it just feels like.
Also, the memory thing.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you grab all that stuff and get your rest for the evening. All right.
Renan also would be like looking at the map and maybe even walking around a little bit still when they're in like eyesight, but trying to get an idea if there's anything about this place that might tip off an idea of what's going to come with the battle, if anything he finds that could kind of give them the advantage tomorrow, anything like that, if he can look at the map or understand maybe where the bridge would be, sort of thing.
I mean, you look at the map and the bridge is there. It's over top of water. There's not a bunch of...
There's like nothing missing, like being like behind an illusion that should be there that the map shows different.
Not that you're seeing. I mean, you haven't gone to the bridge, so you don't know exactly what the bridge looks like, but from the layout and what you see on the map, it looks right on from everything you can see.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can bed down, get your rest for the evening, and with that, we're gonna end on... Give me all wisdom saves, everybody.
Really?
Yes, I need all of you to give me a wisdom save.
Do they give my bonus?
We're gonna say no on the bonus. Just give me a wisdom save.
I got a 19 on the die. So
I'm gonna favor by the gods.
21.
21. Okay.
I need my extra D4. Whew. That's a good start. And that's an even better start. Favored by the gods brings it up to an 18.
Okay.
Because that was a 10.
And Raya?
15.
15.
Scared it's too low.
Okay.
Because I feel like it probably needs to be really high. So.
And yours has the bonus in there already, right?
I guess. I think it's automatically
added into yours, right? So.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. We do get a bonus being by Ren, or we don't?
I'm gonna say no, just because of things, but yeah.
But does mine go back down to?
No, yours. You get your bonus all the time, type of a thing.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you added that in there, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I do need to subtract it, I know what the number would be.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
So that includes your bonus number. Okay.
Correct.
Sounds good. Well, we're gonna end with you guys waking up the next morning after this. So we'll pick up tomorrow or next week with the continuation of this, the clash of Boyd and the party and this weird kind of relationship they've built. So tune in next week here at Marky Gaming, same time, 2 p.m. CST. We're gonna have some fun. Excited. I'm excited for this.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be interesting.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have a good time. But thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for watching us on YouTube or listening on the podcast or being here live on Twitch. We appreciate you all so much. You're all wonderful and amazing, and we love you. We're gonna sign off on our recording here and
amazing.
Send a raid over after that. So thank you for being here. If you're on YouTube or listening on the podcast, come join us on Twitch. It'll be fun. Come hang out with us. If you are here and are not following, give us a follow so you can know when we go live and you can be notified when we go live so you can jump on over and see this because it's going to be fun next week. I'm excited. But hey, we're going to sign off. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for being here. Have a good week.
Bye.